What's a child? What's a child, Papa?
Adena, open Simbisa.
That's maybe no rule if you want to pay me. That's why. What are tired of our coffee?
My bench banda phone,
Yet is a while, yet is a. You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
Sarakatema.
Mama Miega.
Yes, so be as about Becca, or not go soon. On I was on a quiet uncle. Won't you be a
Sister Nanaya.
As a mamma,
Sister Nanaya.
Won't you be at the shade immediately? Few won't you be at that? So be a samba or Becca.
Okay, let's move forward. Young Quenim, Lady Dan, send him the cacano, Mampini, the ababon, say, ya dear, but Monsuman or Sremo, why? Aha, who said that we are more and more hand when Nina Moki canonizes and Yadia. I would swap a macho or swap a macho with a moon free Macumuna, Monfanchan, what I say. Or Sremo, na Mundo Muntriamano, no, Nagana bear kama. Assume the moon tuamano na Ghana bear kama. I said Moja Antina.
Don't break yourself.
Don't bring yourself this morning.
Don't push me.
Don't push me. Okay, Mr. Mepacho, I see a real scene. Was it a tutubotumwa a BC da? Imani Ghana Limited Franklin Kujo Naka say. Now, Dr. Muhammad Baumia Bekabi. Dr. Muhammad Baumia say, TNA, a real see a one on. Aquala, you know, bear convincing, no, or Shenema Michino Mokopeno Huri. A Tubabo Branco blame na yetimu. Nanado Dan Kwaku Fado, and no amemu mbebuyen. Ghana for mobe fiomo. Was say, Ghana for be 2 mirikaso mo Dr. Muhammad Baumia. Ghana for be 2 mirikaso mo Kochina Babisia Konyaso. Ghana for be or say a memo bonny and move on. Move so from Dr. Muhammad Baumia. Or catch them was say at 2 forcing Minister for Finance converting. Was it Debbie Nancy be and says to obium. The beer Ghana could do near 2 Ghana for Suna Watcherano. Ya need to obium crack Ghana bet my year, and you can say increase taxes, and you can say introduce new taxes BM. Hey, Owura John Dramani Mahama said, na do dan kwa for the 3 more in papa adwumbonu ni 3 so the taxes e be go Ghana force afi de da sori yo mafo kwotiri kwan so akọ introduce dumso levy d levy say yen tua 1 cedi wo to 1 liter bi atua 1 cedi yen ne be so dumso okoro mu Dr. Muhammad Baumia say so bu koto kwase a otumfo nyankopon hwe oto na wanya bia mo asenso aye mo ne kro no etirimoden adwumpone ne ntoro a mo de beji akonwa no nyame beji mo nyina mo so krata afi de Ghana ni bia ntua 1 cedi ne fa nso wudum so okro wi mu Dr. Muhammad Baumia kasa no o de awrewo ne ani bre ne kasa ye sarakatema muma yenko ne yenkoti no
ndc for omutwa ntro bebre every day obie hu ejintro a omutwa enra na jo sembo nyina mo omudi dumso levy aba dumso levy so first no mo si e levy na yedi aba omobeyi e levy no omobeyi ene omudi dumso levy aba. It is 8 times the e levy. Omo so anyo. And then uto 1 liter of petrol 1 cedi na obetua. Uto 1,000 cedis of petrol obetua 83 cedis. 83 cedis as tax. E levy no usende obi 1,000 momo obetua 10 cedis. Omo and then obetua for 1,000 obetua 83 cedis for fuel. we nimina more beba. By the time you be do 2028 no Ghana nyina be hu se omutwa ntro bebre mimi gidi se omubeka nkyere se yensan ba bio embefa aban no ensiesie Ghana ndc for omutwa ntro bebre
aye ojamu betu mirika ohima bens mo ni da mu betu mirika abati ono Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ne MPP for se omonsan befa Ghana bio asem no no kan sa no sarakatema mama mieka hey o say 8 times o ka living ni bomwa because o send 1,000 na ye 11 ko no Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ka so na akofo do nya adwene no eno kwa no na o send ase de bi mun kele de no manwate aha me pacho na ye 10 cities o send 1,000 na 10 cities and not to petrol 10,000 ubetua 83 cities sarakatema entianya sanketwa Maria keposu tayana hey yes yanko Dr. Amin Antan Sokai I say revenue from one city dumso living far bigger than all the taxes NDC are buying etwem we taxes are NDC are buying twem nyina sa one city no we to 1 liter bia obetua no eso sene sa taxes no mo twa no nyina ebisi Ghana bakose muda yenko tere former finance minister Dr. Amin Anta yenko.
Not long ago they were here celebrating abolition of taxes. They were celebrating abolition of taxes. But I'm sorry to say that all the taxes they abolished put together did not bring us 5 billion Ghana cedis. Put together did not bring us 5 billion Ghana cedis. This government is seeking to raise 5.7 billion Ghana cedis from the increase in the levies for petroleum products. Mr. Speaker, I said in this house during the debate on the budget that this government, in abolishing the taxes, was giving you something in your hand with the left hand, and they were going to take it back from your hand with your right hand, and not only take it from your hand, but take what was in your pocket in addition. And this is exactly what they are doing with the petroleum taxes.
And this about or the sabon kuma wadia not the right na asa fe chiraje owi anu asa tutu butu mu nyina aka ho omo ya kromfo bruta omo ne saka wafo nkwala difference bi anim sarakatema me pacho panyini a oka say former finance minister na tuja sa no jana no odi me pacho mami nko manim wa ha Dennis Miracle Abuaje wakasa, but before that no say onkofo bebre na aka wasem ye mo efia so asnega de ne nka ho ye fa Dennis Miracle Abuaje de ne nto nche na ye mo efia so asnega emre ono so echichire nsem ye nkotie no
one concern this guy na woni asem he live na 1 Ghana cedis on 100 Ghana 1 Ghana cedis Ghana for so mu TV da me ba cho betting tax me am tuwe me ntua bi da because bet no me ncha bi na makwa kotua betting tax e levy onko ye transaction na untia e levy na d levy ya be de 1 liter bi abetua 1 cedi ama buy. It means say what 4 liters 1 gallon bia utua 4 cedis. Let's assume say we can no 42 liters and a full tank abetua 42 Ghana cedis. We can 50 liters and a full tanker we to 50 Ghana cedis. Okano a 60 liters I bet you 60 Ghana cedis. So Okano I 40 liters I would to 40 Ghana cedis and the am buying simple like that. Now me pa cha mo there mo Jimmy no bebe mo ntia se black and white.
Yes, my Tom, my color TV, I got top black and white. Asem na no dey. Na drivers so more Angunaga junction. Me pacho ene de enyo mo nko a mo yere no nyina aka ho. Ana mo ba betinte sukoko de ache owura John Dramani Mahama. Ene mo me nko Angunaga junction, ne nko hwe amra. Abrantia baako de osi ate petro no so nti afa chire ne yesa je 11 cedi am problem ne sen nti confusion si wanganaga junction ne yenko honorable Steve na mo the former member of parliament fache me o mesrem the work of the devil mesrem honorable Steve na mo steka a member of parliament for Nshaso constituency na okaso no deliberate kasa o say ono de oje to anken hanu but tro any the way NDC for more years etoya the bone any the way amudi aban we atem no eno na akofa problem ni nyina ba ene wafa kwotiri kwan so jeje 1 cedi no mmienko ne nkotie honorable Steve na mo.
Considering the fact that we are running negative effective tax rate economy, I don't want to give very long explanation. All that it means is that ritually or characteristically we spend more than we generate internally, so we are always running a deficit economy. From that background, I would have said that there is nothing wrong with it, or there was nothing wrong with it, they introducing it. But you can't remember that they demonized any form of tax introduced or increment in this country. Even personally, I had been attacked severally by different people from different social strata, because they thought it was even a demon to introduce any form of tax. So I'm surprised that the same people within 5 months or 6 months, they've been able to introduce new taxes. I mean, some of them, even in the budget that they presented. So all that I want to say is that they should come, apologize to the minority, apologize to the then MPP government, apologize to Ghanaians, and let Ghanaians know that they lied to them, they used propaganda, and that the very thing that they complained and incited the entire Ghanaian community against, they have begun even doing worse. That's all that I can say about it for now. But at the right time,
sir, T. Owura John Dramani Mahama, oni NDC for mompa dom kuma na chew, mompa Ghana for chew, say ye den tro, and ya dada ne buy, ni enim se say na memonete, and ye sremo ye pamachow, momfan cheye. But and yes, all the crata be piabontin say, yadie. Nanso pamachow, muntu to once na memfan so budum so. In semunu, pagana for nyina chew. Sir, now you say na memonete. Owura John Dramani Mahama, yes, omuni edoji tamakulumo kasa se yade bet that lay down muntu ya se ne be ya dum so no enye se issue ani dundum light rough off mami tio na enko ani
jena me das mami nchi ahwefo na etifo yin na bi na mi nchi NDC na MPP omo na mo run Ghana we kona we yaba enti mi chi omu nyina na elizato aban bia ba or the two about na den nene NDC ba ya no the two about Ghana for yentiase aban bia ba wajeto enti NDC for abai almost so jeto adenti na Ghana for ye kasa eto ya de bia de cheche oman opo man ye de opo man kan kwa ye to enti uti omam na uchi ato de ye na de ama Ghana for kasa ye NDC for no asem adia ama enei etu a NDC fo de aba Ghana fo ye ni abra ye tempenten kwa no eye NDC fo ano asem omo no ma ye ti asese wotu omem na wotu ato a eye bone wotu omem na wotu ato a eye krono NDC fo na ma ye ti asese abro mu opposition ya na na da kwakufo do ne na aban eje to eno ma ye ti asese wotu oban Ghana mu na se wotu ato a eye bone aban ne bo krono motina opposition akasa nsem we nyina say MPP aban tirmu adintimo baba be yi sa to ni nyina de free wan pa mo ba maye ayade ne yada sorry ya masade to ofofra besensen yekom na to na mo de ba ne kra de anu odin sen na mo to opposition na mo ka ho asem no na mo pa che say Ghana fo na mo muye anasa entro na yeda wo manum anasa yede a NDC for me bisamo sa etu we na mode baaye no eye twamene eye ahoche na mode bra Ghana for sa okobu eye 1 liter bia 1 Ghana cedis 1 Ghana cedi me pa cha adan etinimpa no obu 4 gallons say no betua MPP time near 70,000 Ghana cedis and ye 10 Ghana cedis enu ni na NDC for say enye o na NDC for say MPP for boy krono enemu 1,000 Ghana cedis no say na that so 83 Ghana cedis and a Ghana for ye tua enti say 3 days be a driver no beto eye fuwa say na in a month no tua de ama wo aban no eye krono say NDC for betimi ahwe baby e de 20 bia kwa se obeboa because say bo we ya masese de agu eye fuwa ne so na amoa ye wo kwa wa yenim say fuwa buo kosoro a affect bibia affect aduane tese affect bibia ka bibia emo man mu yeden mahama ba ye na dede na kofom kakra nanso enamfo kroma aye he obia kasa edi na wasa banisa yeti kroma light aye to bo den ye to light aye tuaka enti adenti ni ye to light aye tuaka na still yesi akada ho ada light mu di free ya na mo de cheyen me bisa ECG for any energy sector ne say light ne se yakoto mo de cheyen yet o my Ghana mo koto prepared acha 1 week na sa yet so light anu buodin e wo krom ha adenti na de biara da mo sekada ho maduma mo ye na nsoni maduma energy sector mo ye na nsoni edi asama ye wo kroma wusi wo dan kwa na permit akra elizato so benya biadin enkofo aye illegal wo kroma anya asem ketwa ye wo kroma ye ho institutions be bra na omode de ka parliament kwa mu kodum ye eka hodo na omode adenti na sa institution na omode de ka no montimi enchi na omoso na monjeje ka no na abrebia na kada ho light mo de chaye energy sector light mo de chaye na so Ghana for ne pay ye ho anie NDC aban ye se ye pe ye kwakoto aban ni pa bebre na gu aya ballot paper ne so na MPP waso NDC waso gum waso sada waso CPP waso ba ye se NDC ne pa enti aban when ye se ye pe ne ordinance se aban ti yanka ye no ntum na ye ndi so when ye se ye to aban na wo betimi de se bu akwamu ye betimi ama ye ho atoye NDC for betimi aboa ye ani akwakoto abade ama no enti so ye tu ane sai so Ghana for yesu no ane sai obi aba no omayete ase de oba abaye enti se ye ni agi atum ni akwakoto abade ama when the drivers for musumon kama no ntum teachers for musumon kama no ntum nurses are musumon kama no ntum ededi for man na yanka ya no ntum ya ni esala ya koto abade ma no enti ni NDC ni baba bia yensom eno no so wo ye ebeye enti se ne ya wasade to afoforo kraba yensom bibi bia wode baba bia yensom efrisa ono ni yakoto abama no woni mugidie se wo ba betinya ye di amaye enti Ghana for se NDC ni MPP ni ase ye pay se ya ni ebehu o NDC ni MPP ni ase ye pay de se ya ni ebehu de bia ye be kasasa because omo mama ye bibia be me ye ho atoye eni mo be gu akwa mo nyina ho kire na beba Dr. Mahmoud Bamia enya no kasa ufra be me disai wo bia ni ho obetina heraw Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ni MPP fo wo bia ni ho ye obetina heraw de ade papa be na be ye wo krom ha e de na mo ba mo be ye wo krom anti Ghana fo ye be tia heraw wona wo ti abema nka ye be ho de sinsei e de ya na aba be ye mo me ndwe ye ho mo akaka Ghana fo nu mahu se sibia nu ye num ana mo de Ghana fo adwin edi agro enti ndis fo mo na tumi ni wo mo nsem de amo be ye bia ye hwa mo genu
Sarakatema Lady Dana tutano na tumi ni wo nsem ne ya wo be ye bia ne ye hwe mo yenko abe herbal clinic tieni ye opeso boduma ye wo mpem te say lezato a ya abe herbal clinic mpem agro they don't go there what I say tie me na me say me che chana ni abaye be boduma papa no kem chinhonka ka what I say a patch say say kan what sickle cell, prostate cancer, low sperm count, hepatitis B, diabetes, typhoid, malaria. But why you one pressure, obere menstrua, open super one cause fiber stomach cause a henny and asset choa, a bay hair back clinic, Tano so apatrapa, new sari apatrapa junction, Mami abe, or say friend what me pacho, Yariane Beko Senkunya, 0243 34 53 92, 0243 34 53 92 and at 0506 460 208 0506 460 208 man for Williams Poultry Feed and Equipment count no hima Benz na wa bemwate wonye mpreko wonye mponche wonye inwan me pacho fish fish adanko mpreko amoa wonye wo nyina upomoduane ene omunro papa momanom se na be amoa ne benya hoden pa de a mesro Williams Poultry Feed and Equipment wo kumase asanwase on Ben Central Mosque no concentrate and premise vitamins and pig premise fish feed and medication drugs incubator part and rabbit feed drinkers and feeders me pacho DCP Lizan Mechunai weighing scale and thousand binder chaff cutter pallet machine and the any ambrasimo obe for 0267 044 545 0267 044 545 0247 45 1052 0247 45 1052 na nama oye akokon kwan e wo suntreso nyame hira wate na o ma mi din na person ka ma shara no dakwa ye kasi ko school a wonu sie yo wo de wo na wo frɛ enti se obe test ma mi din aba no tasi do e fa na dakwa oye heavy nyame hira no no nya ne kase test ma mi din ma me no ontimi test yo na wo ye na na ma wo ton aduane wo suntreso yes Sarakatema mama mi eka candiness or say someone just said any candy wawu me pacho obapa mami kanchro em repem makama me story achro what me pema grunti mi jawa obesu me I'm telling you I'm not blowing my own trumpet.
Oh, what you did ye?
Hey,
then how do you did?
Say, could refer so much before. Now, Obian come from one come from us. I don't know about the trinkle. So, could you be a super from Sigbra? Now, one come from one come from Sarakatema. Senia agra de kase e wiase nyina ne kunu berema na ye ne de no na okache pastor Eric say ne kwase asem no wonyai a won ka kire nkofo say opacho peso sa ba bimu no esiama berema de we wonyai ene bobo video no ha me pacho ana esiama so abekasa say o ma pastor Eric warning e so ne agra da ye wedding hwe no wan frefre no
kwase bi
tumpemagro ehwe ni
sarak umpemagro hwe ne mahwe okwa
to yade
oh I'm telling you ti
Ti.
Oh yeah,
see, I'm telling you, Jam. Tell me no tapa me chop money by bed. Oh, me mouse car, but later on I'll be the say, unti grow. Now say yes. Sarakatema.
Who me a woman who may be that?
I know
That be man pomagro. Don't
me a woman.
Mammy a be mammy drone me him sister mine.
And
yet prano yard. Pa. Pa, now can say Poguna so. Siri, you are so beautiful. God my for spend extra time more than you. Every day my life become a celebration. Me patron teach out English. I bet and the Jehono na mo anu call. Name I.
Oh my kasa.
Oh my best kasa. I am a Cassanian Coy. Sarakatema.
Mammy, come anymore.
Yes.
Make chair for native for now. And no my echoes with ye, debia. Me and Yammy one. The Lintina and Maria president, a chassis, and no bonnet one in a one bassono. Me catch a gunner for 7 days. Well, who's or yard, dear, no yard, dear, my baby, me who. But
we might be so be the Ibano as up our chow, Swayadi.
Or did you ever?
Or did 12 Bano and one who be that. So as up a porch or some pacho, adding dear better or so one.
Any pass I know you within.
Eh?
Oh, yes. Nipa sa you within. Because every 2 way, Diane, dear, dear Biaba. Nambi ma batina has a cassette, as I didn't Diane the Bayano, when you be kume. Diana Bacacham is I didn't Diane Diabano, or Bekume. And to a Bacca Yano. Mrs. Mayem, one of so many day, me cast oh, dear Diane the Bayan, you Bekumo, Ghana for Ghana for Suranti, Yakoi Diana Freeho. Ade me maba say ye mimi pese Ghana for be wuno ya pamu Diana free wona me buy ya mimi nim say ade na Diana de buy di kum Ghana for enti Ghana for so atie masam em ya pamu Diana de maba na wo so sa ade no be ya bi me kwada say me nye no kwafo bako kra Ghana for penny for go
but obi send a message by na atwuma just or say emere bi o man penny ko for ba from o kaso no nim say na me monitor
Mahama de wa baby do
ai
Mahama wa ba ko
punchline
Elizabeth say me
Mahama wa ba ko
na nye Mahama say ka Mahama the first time we need yanka you ka so ohunu so enke me ka so ohunu so ba won sam a wo kan e na de bia me ka cho mo say sa sabu be free wa no aba wa kan wa ho enka tena se dwene ho ansa na wa kan
le dan asem a o kan no so no onum say asem na o kan ewum o man penyin ko for wanye minister da but ora don do man na o wa ben mu a oba ya na obey president
say yes and to fa want to go ko for mani
ba onu so I Jomama ye vice president pen esa be president wa sa kwaba okay dan asem o kan no
ko for mani nyeye enti mesra me to way there be ameka so ye panyin na wo kasa enne no Ghana for ya adwene mu abie enti se ye nananom ne maame mu a there be no mu di akire dem be be na di akire no this time around enti sa enti wo ka asem a make sure say Ghana for e wo ye tirimo de wo ka ye no ho aba eno no ho aba ne to dem a na na wo ne nam fi kire akwatan bia ba be pa ho ya chaw mempa obi a chaw na mo ma ne ngwase na moje Ghana for panyin for mo nka no kra enti sa chaw pa we no na fa so bia ni so sa wo de ba na ye dai na nka wo ye obi mpa nka wo ye president a wo dwene wo man ne ho a enka brada kanya asase bi to Ghana for tirim be ka sam papa bi for to Ghana for tirim say me ba ye no na e ka da ho say ni sentime sra mo me pese me di bibi say ba na bo mo ye light gina so mo da sorry ye na mo de tax aba da be no mo de tax aba won ye ba dwene ho da enti we na wo be ka wo be patro de fa ho bai ye fa ho na ya na mibusa o mo say eye na na do dan kwa kufuado light na edundundundum no e kwa be na fa so na o maintain NPP time eye dai na light ni gina so no mama na sesere 1 Ghana city de bia mu we na mo pese mo fa kwa bi so de bo Ghana kro no munya very careful Ghana for mpanifo ade na mu ye bia na damani ma etwa mo kro no nko na mo pe kro no nko na mo bo because I 1 Ghana cities way na mo jeje no mo jeje for how many years and son aboa no e de akotu asa aka no because mo se Canada won nya kaketo o enti one city no mo de 2 years e na eje sa aka no anasa mo de 1 year na e kwete sa aka no enti se see ni ye light no mo timi kan che say this few months way no mo betinya banya sikari nyina de akotu ya enti e beda sumu e na de na e machine say omo memu ye account bi an kire yo omo me ya akunta bi an kire yai sanya e-levy ba ya omo se anu na ebe buo me atimidi etuatua ka bi no omo metinya me buo akunta kan che Ghana for say e-levy na start tua ye no first 1 year say ne nya ye omo meka because omo mu yai sika ne ko omo ankasa ko fese mu enti we na ye ni abre no na ye ya ne ye kasa o man bia no ye de tax na echechire wo man ba Ghana ha de ye mfa tax na echechire wo man senke de tax na echechire wo man ka Ghana ka hu nchire ye sei enka saade we kwa emma na to ho no wa da sra Ghana for say ye ntuatua 1 Ghana it doesn't make sense mu ogu mu wani masai esa amemu na afoforo mo mu ba bia mo mfa mo ba pepere mo ho saase e fa akunya ne mamo but mo nya wi a botimi hunu sa nyansa ne nim de na ye de bu o man ne munim de munim ane se ma me mra ba mo wi asika de minima munim ano no because ye hu leader sabi na adwene mu do owo odo ene tema ne se de si bu o memu a wo betena so na wo behu Enya kasa bebre. Eye ni nyuma obeye. President we ba ye wonye adwuma ba kokora. Eye no ye te ha ne de ho toto eye wono ankasa ne dadanfo. Ye ni say John Dramani Mahama na danfo pa. Ani ayi Burkina Faso abrantie yi. Na danfo no abrantie yi betena so ye hwe nyuma wo ye. Ye hwe puntu nyuma abrantie ne ye. Won fa anu yiye ni kasa tinti bi anfa mayo wonu ankasa ne eye adwuma we na chese oye good leader we na chese odwene wo man no hu na nya sika na so ye Ghana ha ne ye nya bi ye president betna so no onfa bibi papa bi amaye ade ode ba ye ne se eye pad because okasha ni campaign mu what time sika twetwere die ade akoto pad ne so afibia wo beto enti wo person chese wo lanche ye no afibia betam sika kase we akoto pad amaye ma no. It doesn't make sense. E ya na me kasa ye mpanyin fo no advisors na ya na omuyi wo mo no. Omo mwa wo mo. Special advisors to be a president no omo mwa wo mo because the president the adwini we ba mu na so mo mane hu se sa time we wo ye we na amwa. Ye de hia so na ye de fata. Enti se Ghana for ye de ka na se ye light bedum a men for party sika ne konkoto. Na mo foto to no ma wie. Wo wie a ye nyansasam. Yasesam panyimfo atwa ne ho ahia ye nkire ne hwe ne amana baabo nte be ya de bi oye wie ne odu ne ho ne wo West Ghana sika enti me dia ka e benya kura kama yanyi advice bi akura ma president
me da se
mo ye na tai
o ma be se o mo amutufo no hunu ai papa bi
dabi na ka obi anka Elisato light ECG ye light idum wo di way compare pada nyansa ni bi akura ketekete kura be kire wo say fa pad ne to wo na fa sika we ni pebika wo kotua ECG no wait mi anye wo be wi aba ka chese wo pa ya cho ye ntuetwa wanga na siri ma me pa to ba wo mi asam no kan se be fe no no eye no kura be fe no sakia fe na ke timi ko fa Mahama wo opposition 8 years fa ma nti sa Mahama timi aba akwatira opposition 8 years na Ghana for ko na ba wo right bi aso wo ka because wo be tra so wo ye no matro ka wo mu se foforo ba ne ho be furu ye nti be ko fa na ba enti wo right se wo ka e be fe no
ojam ebia no no nya adwon ampa so be fe baomia
Alizato jana me kama se me fe wa baomia Alizato
opanyin kasa
Mahama de wansi di to petrol no so mananti kurom ni nyina wo mu nika ene kasa no wo mu nika anom ti media no so mo kasa je ufiri se wo beto petrol na betua wansi dia pakeka ni sikura sifie se traffic
na mo kanu no
traffic kra wukurum na kurum ai na accident no wo beto petrol be didi wo beto buka mo be di nsemfo dia pakeka ni si wo tu ufiri se wo ntawe nya force se koto ni ye ma wa e fa wansi di nka ho simple ade no se ufiri se wo koto na be wo de wo ya be de wansi dia ento enya force se checha se koto petrol be de wansi di enkomo be na mudie enkomo be na na di be bia na mo sha se mudie Mahama eye campaign ka tese na nakufa tax bebre pa o de Ghana force no bebre no se be so abran fa so bia mre Ghana for ye nya inka bia mfim na tax ba ko be hwe inka ma be ba Ghana be bre Ghana inka fa so de be Ghana twa one city na we like dum no be di na tawa me kan kwa asema chano when the president so bibia e kwara bambia so ba ponte ba be ka kire wo e dey go ba dey di one city na wutua no se be so e bone e dey ne ha ana wo je one city no se be so no dey ko si dia ma wa dey no dey ko si Mahama ye di kan hwehwe ni nsem se be so e survey no wa dey kromfo when they go for the tax of that baby, and you more the Timbo Ghana for. What's the power chow? Eh, Yadia, Miss Samuel, no me, I come up. Whatever can as a similar say, now I just say, why the papa? I did papa no one. Will be but about transfer or soon in call for you, will be unsure if you're near the other. Why one show you any? Then I go for something to draw us out to the bottom. Papa, one day. Wama Ghana no I didn't know why you know. Seven so bema, seven so over to that gun like him anopa area anywhere anado. I don't know why I want it. I want it. Come for one is a crumble about him yo. Yeah, President James Sua, seven so mummy and Hanom. Now 4 years Kaka won't be no. I just saw the Muagno. I could also the Muanum. Ya so the Muanum. Papa so you be a zika. I don't know Ghana, yes, sir.
Now I could for this Ghana no the good.
Oh, me I mean, blah. me anya bi ebi na bi kokoko court a ye pie court ba ye se be to se ye tibi pie nan ha ye tibi pie nan ya se ya yare a ye nya bro won se sika no mo mu so mfa nyi kwan ha e fa ni dua bro o mo de ba o tibi je aba we bo modern ma obi ade de ka bia no wo de gira mla so won ne dai adana Ghana se be to munyia ye kakrasa adai upo ntua ma ka ni sifie nyi asem simple entuka anama menko tuka anama menko to petro saje hwale zato ye kase ahun egu Ghana hanomo a ye kase egu Ghana hanomo a
opanyina asem amoka no
asem na me keto no upa enko to petro anyo bi asem uto petro so ye bete wan siri no akwa bi asem bete upo ye bete adai wan siri na wo tie no wo tie ya dai what is it? You see, light and now what was going to Atene? A swabba. Oh, most of them did light and MPP doom light and NDC doom light. And for me to be found, not to be never say, be no, you're from more man or bra, but even why? Ah, Ghana for my notice, what can some do? Are they open to come into Carwana told you, who visited to be top of Pakistan? Will be no, and no Biasa, will be a found. Are they? They are them. We body ben why nana ayi ba umia se
mo be fe no
ye be fe no won for na ku fodo set no ensuade se be fe no a
se ne na aba foforo ntra
alizato
jo mama tie ba wanga so be so fo nyina
aba we ye aba bi a ayi na ayi ma MPP o mi aba bi a bo se de do so dodo ade che be ye we ade che the computer we ba ade che the we be from them ade che the same ba se the ba we si twa kontopo no no wo pe no man na Kufa ne yaka wo kwa ko twa kontopo che na Kufa be kwa be ko kaka sei ne bi no ko ka na Kufa de ka sei woni mo we abayo wo ba umi twa kontopo dodo the someone ba se de no twa kontopo first sa de ba ye wa Eliza ade de ye fene ne every tra mo fa shi na bi dum kura si afa no hwe me pa mcha mu ntua wa Ghana for mo ka na me kasa kire mo ni ka de ade wo agro bi ho mo ye fro mo ni ka o e so wo de
that's
it o mo ka ali za to ba o mo ka e kasa
my wife no o jam sell da mo ni ka no na mo yesa ampa
ali za to enya me wanwa enya me wanwa so jam controversial man ete ha o kasa asem
adai
na do time hu se da kasa yo na dan kwa kufu do MPP time
je jam kasa ni say
mi hu se ya wu kasa ye
je jam kasa ni say je jam kasa ni say tasi bebe ba na kufu do ba emu dia ni babu Ghana
eno na John Mahama aka bom dia kogufu
wei wesu ya dia
na do time tax or the buy ultra bet
man
ultra bet
so dem chapa dem jai
enti betting tax say bi anka
bi anka me
what you say it's emission tax to bi enti sa niam na de buy no so wan kwa nkotwa beta e bi nkan by year John Dramani Mahama dey what the betting tax emission tax COVID-19 e11 wakani na bom no dia kwa kogufu so na amebo e11 now send 1,000 Ghana cedis and now you say 10 Ghana cedis what's 100 Ghana cedis and what you 1 Ghana cedis and then so okobufu 1,000 what you say 83 Ghana cedis I didn't see also yes sir section was said your family no catch here John Dramani Mahama ni ndis for say your mo ye nya na
na Kufa do tax abu boss nya ni busawo wo ba bonte be ka say Ghana for me pamcho yes mum ye nyina mu a say ya dum so ba
ba bonte be kan
o kan da me
o mo be kire ye say ye tua 11 na o mo be ye kan ko ja pon kroma me kan ko ja pon kroma me kan ko me kan se minister wa me kan
o to tubo to nya
tua 11 na mo be ye kan
o to nya do to
me say ko ja pon kroma me kan o si ye tua 11 I don't know mo de be ye kan I don't know mo de be ye school o me kan
Alizato se komia amofo a ye di dun so e di president fatem e de bidi wa kwa hwe kwa bia no a no di dun so di president atem what is one can amo no trust say what trust man say the dun so no am sana mamu o wa fo chawo ade no ye ni
no problem ni ho o jam no problem ni ho no problem now since when John Mahama who say what's your mem now to your tax eboa
now tax ya
since when
now tax ya that the
position can say
no
say
Ojamti.
Such a was said, yes,
Mama said,
this
Mama can say, that's it, bank. I could follow the good kind of fossil. Abra said that yeah, bread, but that's a young for some fizzle. So, what the task we are president of the task about to but that's a bit of a poor mine. When I walk a summer, John, because a young one, when I walk a summer, I am in Newcoma. That's not about I was so papa. I was saying this for Ghana. This for I was some of the Sir Alfredo, not more Cassetiano, at so far. I was saying this for I didn't tell someone. Oh, sir, and took her. Mocasa Moga, and top any problem. And top true. Say some more banner, and top true. Say some more banner, true. And this for 2 minutes. Say the task to swam, no tia. Song. No, so just no, only a BB. Not Mahama, no names as the way. Ah, I forgot the president, Mahama, no names as the chow. I am and this is for that Ghana. Oh, me waka, Oba, where was I? I am about. I am my tea. A driver for us to threaten, say, almost say, President Mama Pomacho or Mote or Molore first. I fed the other side one city to so almost a pigeon beam. And I send the lady banner of Faka, a Belgian. Okay, but that's one I in Tia. Me pacho orua okateche free fa mo ka se no ebo video bi wa ma me fo ne ka se so orua John Dramani Mahama na dun so be call for another term ne time we so be so ko bi mu o mo e krado dwumfo ma wokuma so beta na chi na okateche free fa se san kwasa sem no munya sansam fo ne sem obi ne she chire agenda o agenda o makoko ko hu meeting se du ketia kura buo fo awasoro because se du ketia so no so onyini ono so nya president ni bi obedi ade o makoko meeting say owura John Dramani Mahama time we so a constitution be se no mana sa kwa another term aka ho anaso wo se gina se ntoro so aba enu nti ube hu an se enche ensem trofot say Lizato mu nyina be baka so mo support to term na we to ma start with John Forman no mumie nkotie okateche fifa no ebobo video no ha no respond to that video yenkomra do yenkomra
Ofa Ghana hanu ye history ne banwa uyi Kwame Nkrumah ne ade ne yayi a champion ne President Kufuor na wo ho na champion no de tie yen kai no ene se Kofi wono ne betu eye MPP aban which is Musia e je MPP form penani mu ahwe e tie yen kai no ana NDC form so de betu a champion aban eye 79 June 4th ene dua ya 1979 it is a JJ Rollins year 1979 kuwa ye kai eye Jomama says wonim no I na gonna say said the champion yes will be overstay no overstay e betu no Jemani yeji
no basta traso e biemu pa ya hu ma kwa ye chesia ha ni asai ya bogoro chidom ya fualo so ya bata wachi ama watla e jani tudiem can't say, when they 5 months, I am never way. Not all 4 years in the body, a dog also, and to never tell what she, I'm a what out to us. Yeah, that was it.
Ofa Ghana ha no ye history ne ba no a woyi Kwame Nkrumah ne ade ne ayi a champion ne President Akufo na wo ho na champion no de ntie ye nkai no ene se Kofi wono ne betu eye MPP aban which is Musia eti MPP form penani mu ahwe eti ye nkai no ana NDC for nso de betu a champion aban eye 79 June 4th ene dua ya 1979 eti se JJ Rollins ye 1979 kuwa ye kai eye Jomama says wonim no I not going to say. Said your champ or yes will be overstay no. Overstay a bit no.
John Dramani Mahama. Sanko Fona Ushisha Mochi, President, na Obobo Mopano. Man, you are doing so becobi. You are doing so becobi more. You bet 2 a crew with more bear one. I bet Jewin some. You bet 2 yakiti. Hey, and some doors na owura brand champion ono so waka asisudia ese opamachew before that no dem am call one family clinic mraon na yeba dana samwa ene papa insensem no yebe wurem ha na me pacho one family clinic usisi ya oya wachi oya okon ya oya onaya oya we esisiari anu odin pa am se fa koda omo treat condition fertility infection bia gonorrhea syphilis prostate BP diabetes ulcer na typhoid but ade otum fo nyankopon de mo power asase su na me chewo so honam ya oya uti ya oya onaya oya onsa ya oya when ya send man dom pe no atochinga me pacho e one family clinic advanced herbal treatment, massage physiotherapy, laboratory services, guidance and counseling, and HSM can see home care services. And 2 person will be here for maybe to be finding more massoya. A one family clinic. One family clinic any size. Miss Show will be beer with me beer. Yarenbeko Senkunya. One family clinic. Yes, Kumase Patase, or many brother man sport the dish anymore. Kumase Patase, or many brother man sport the dish anymore. As simple so more Muzama Junction. Aguna Swedo more and come Krum police barrier. Or latter this center the dish anymore. Chivu Pras or more Jaffa Frono. New Market. Or many Pacific Filling Station edition anymore. Ubetimia from was 0248 331 331 0248 331 Mamiko Franrin Sourcing Limited. Mesro Entadim Pabua cosmetic mobile phone Hunyama, electronic devices, furniture, building materials are Nina Franrin Sourcing Limited. Omuni size Ukuta $5,000. Why you sorry beko Akudija China Fabre. Ebia de kwa ni bebi abeda ni obedi win na thing na ebesa wo de breya ebeko factory ye nkoto no bi se we ko factory ho ni akoto no twan na de aba be su kwa no ye koto no factory na de aba be su kwa no tienie Franrin Sourcing Limited yebeko akoto de aba su kwa no se twan wo bra wontua duty mesro wo be su ko chana ko fa ne ma de a free wo 0555 219 523 0555 219 523 0 no about 5 mark miensa 219 523 anotin anya sem ketwa yenya na yenkwe no adobia we seamstress e opatase nyame won hira wai na onye okese owura brand champion ese we se sisi a confusion si entisa nsem ankofo keka we do kapigio enenso enidaso e wo ho mumie nyina yenyi otim waka na obi aye yenye fere nyina nto yachi na yenyina yehwe agenkwa no ye hwan a ayono owura brand champion on na be fa MPP no adane MPP ama aye krabehwe na odi nkabom odo abam na wababedi Ghana so Emma Ghana and so afan to mapa efra or campigi yankuni to ura Brian.
Guys, what they go on? We go election 2024, no go well. We see the results. But the way we did, with time we will for reflect and see what Ghanaians know like where they no vote for us. And what right now where we did, everybody they talk, no unity day, this one take pass here, this one take pass here. No good for us. MPP, we have values. So, what I do, I listen to people say, oh, Brian, make it come, Brian, make it can't do this. I talk to family people. And this matter, you have your own idea, your own vision. Ghanaians have their own. MPP people to have their own. So if I seek alignment, for a form committee, say, may they go talk to the party people, make they talk to Ghanaians, and make they find some alignment between my vision and what MPP people go help us and what go Ghanaians in general go help with. So I give them one man say, "Charlie, make they bring report, make we see what they go on." But they won't focus on jobs, food security, youth development, safety and security, infrastructure. So I tell the people, say, may they go seek alignment for these things. Everybody knows that this party man tire at work. I be grassroots organizer, I be party, I work for party office, I make parliamentary candidate, I can make member of parliament.
Network no higher. Na me patro nipa woten ka brand champion. Ah no na be ma MPP aya kono asafa no ntoma pefra. Yes, margina eke enu ama, margina eke enu ama. Na na ma a woton aduane wo suntre so ma me no. Yes, wo fa dwumade ni agro kra. Ano den enya asem ketwa. Marie Cruz or see your program. Marie Cruz or see your program. Aha. Otieye ewo Marie Cruz Barbering Shop Medoma Alaji Coco Pens Gate or Hair Life or see your program has been vetted and approved by FDA. Nyamisha no nyanekase. Candy Nyamisha pa na onyo kase we everyone na me wo no send me voice me dey ti opanyini. Okay, or no, so they also maybe they advise them, but they don't take it. Okay, okay, let's move forward. Me Baba King can be a message, a man to drop a comment. When he brand a champion, then they are feminine. Now, me pacho, ma me dana someone say, or catch it, sophist na dum chedia, untimin kunne, entimin kunechina, or catch it, what I say, was up a beam above fire per paper, enyasam ketwakra. Yanko, na yanko tie. Mame your friend of Dana Samwe we are could you cancel win ebeba yanko
man na me namoni abusua bia me free mo ba no enye kokonom asem enye kokonom asem
ono we kombedo
koko yemfa ni bonsamso
debi
so boro yemfa ni bonsamso
debi
grace father ni grace pa hwan water ne ne oyire ne na ade nyina no enye no ne di bonsamso ade a ye di bonsamso Yesu Kristo ka asem bi John chapter 14 verse number 30 was say we are sudi for neighbor na so ni hwi ni mi ho ti asie se bonsama de wo ho a emfa ni so bodo dodo abenom obeba enu ne pesa moti asie se ye ni obi ani ntokwa na mmom no saa ne ma no ese manya me mati asie se adwen sakra ene hia obi ti aso dem okose si obekwa kowia de ya ye ni panyini na media de o ka fa mo de me fa me ho ban Yesu na akra wono ka kire me se o Kristo ni a wonnim Bible mo no ena obi ka ne ho asie
me pacho tie me say si subiem ma enra ana sophist na dum chedu ase se ye bebo video no a say Diane Dana Samoa nyame na afre na ono kire se nyame wo ho a che ono ni nyame no na nyame ne o mu levels ade betu Dana Samoa kro mu no mpe ti Dana Samoa bai na obeka che ne se papa wuntimi nkumi ne nkumi china wo I'm telling you ana o ka kire o se obesi subiem emfa ho ne se ne ya wo feel se obonsam ebe hawa emfa ho ne number osobolo a wo benom what you say koko eni nsemhunu na wodi no wo asore no eni niam na otonton wo asore dem no Dana Samoa so ka kire wo se sawadwene ne sakra na sobolo mani pankwa so obonsam de o a emfa ho ne the number osobolo a wo benom enti wo ka chestive na dum chedu so ntimi nya ni foko koko na wo toni eni se anya grace pada na genkwa ya brabo konkono yanko ni nsanko te wi a kodjon kansala we su bedidi
na me namoni abusua bia me free mo ba no enye kokonom asem enye kokonom asem
ono we kombedo
koko yemfa ni bonsamso
debi
so boro yemfa ni bonsamso
debi
grace father ni grace pa hwan water ne oyire ne na ade nyina no enye no ne di bonsamso ade a ye di bonsamso Yesu Kristo ka asem bi John chapter 14 verse number 30 was say we are sudi for neighbor. Now so ni hwi ni me ho. Ti asia se sabon sama de wo ho a emfa ni so bododo do abenom obeba enu ne pesa moti asia se ye ni obi ani ntokwa na mmom no saa ne ma no ese manyame mati asia se adwen sakra ene hia obi ti aso dem okose si obekwa kwawia de ya ye ni panyini na me de o ka fa mo de me fa me ho ban Yesu na akra wono ka kire me se o kristoni a wonnim Bible mu no ena obi ka na ho asema o je ntokwa na wo kai ukọ ayi sesi a John chapter 15 ya 17 ho asema ya Yesu e ka kire na suafo John chapter 15 anyinya me ntokwa anko se Yesu na wudi na chidi a ono de ade ya no nya bini enye bini me na ode tia de ya no bibia hunahuna ye mo ye obituary amfa mo de mo ye ni pasene ye mo ye obituary atutu ye sene ade ye no ye kon ye jama nyaminti ye mfi ya hwe abake kan de mo bake kan na yante boss mi si maso na mi fra mani hwe se wonim Bible na Bible ade aye me ne de eguso ye me no ede na mi ni mabusua mu quotation ba na me se ye kan no
John 15 17
John chapter 15 verse number 17
cancel when so e buy ko John cancel when buy e be fire dina samwa yenkoni nkoti ko John cancel when
billion almost millions dollars this year so obeche 500 billion am the whole Philadelphia members the one year juma ye the na juma say the autobaha the seven man ko yeman the ne ma ho kire no says ke be ko mu nyina nsem no de hasase ayenuma ma me dana samwa ufiti sum nyame ufiti ko nyame nyuma ufiti ko asore efi Adam pen so be si enei asore bay asaf bay na 750 billion po ese yen chema asaf na hia fokum omumu ni bi ma me dana sama we nyina mu ho wuntimi kan ho we name we attacking sobolo yesmoja this water no this powder and na wo attacking adenja wo ton ade ma me de wo ton nya bone o eji nipa
nia oton enye bone agini pankwa o ka kire ma me dana samwa se papa yi obie nu a wabo nipas e won na sore masene no last you the 500 billion this time no ebe kosoro asene sa watch ase collection no ne niam na woton no eno a na wo sa de bo ankofo obie nu okoso for step na dum chedu asore a me pacho onya adwuma ebi si da okwa ye wo bebi a okwa wonya adwuma wokọ na na papa na tweska ma o se fa na fa ko ye adwuma ene say you okay ojam na wo kabini
Alizato
yes
baby am catch
o wi asem kase bi asi ma me do ya kase wi anti mo me nye we na ma me do ya transport 10
minutes papa dum tibia ene Philadelphia fo se mesre wo mo so de dana samwa no e kan so if you say dana samwa no wo ba nyam o ze wo sha nyam sumase na so
sarakatema
ubeye nyam
munye ne hia
na wo bonyom ubie wa no be kan se etibo onyankopon pe enia ye de so etini so onyankopon achi wade dana samwa
satan no so nyini wonyamim
no nyi nyamim say obi onyankopon asha
na mu de obi ya de obeka say me na me nimu na mo fa chama
unim na mimo na ko fa wa mo so ba ya de da
se ukoda hotel kra na ya de bone ya sofo bi a timi ya yenye fe o se o ya sofo bi okodi o mochi anytime na onyini wonyame mu no na o preach se ukoda hotel kra ya bone but later na onyini wonyame mu a nyame bie nani no o se sa na mo nyina nye bone se o dress kama ne ade
okay satan nyakopon satan won se nyakopon
afa nyame afre no no
afa nyakopon afre no no
tie sorry afa nyame bie nani no ko satan no kansa kwa
obe ye nyina wonya nyunu obe ye hya wonya hye ade ba ko mempe ene se bi so obi o ye nya atwon dan samwa wo ye nka wasem o obi asem de so wo no wo so ye nyakopa abie wani a wo ye konkron wo tim de nika e ko transfer de dem ko ye ko bompa nika na wo to ase lego and that to be picture na kire wo
yi kire me
na entade a hwe hyehyɛ nika e ko transfer de dem ko bompa ye ana wo hwe be yi picture na kire wo papa dum che dua ba ye no mi busa so wo mom num so bolo me pa taw e bia wu ana me pa taw mom num so bolo no o ma be ka taw se asofo si ko mom pa ana ade na wonya wo de no nso nya ne de Bible say mama ye nyina mom nyini atwabla no so a na me pa taw samle ana
obi nkunya me nkom
o wa be kunya ko ponto kwa ma no wo mom no ne ko don kansa ko ye akin wo mom no esa ya de e bo wo mom sika
osamo musu
wa kusa je kwa no wo mo se be so mo papa na so wo bia ni wo nyusu ka wo nya adwuma a police fo wom alaya fo wom judge fo wom soldiers fo wom assemblyman fo wom carpenter fo wom papa ni so na wo tie no wa ye ne se ase
ya de boni pa
what does one make no papa we anything na wo bia da e wo ne so lim
obi o tu che 500 billion
what does one make no e ti se onu di so bolu aba na se be so no nkofo wo se me to ama me nsolemba se be so se ya obi tu bit mo do de ya de bi bo wa betimi asofa afo a me pa chaw opa me nom e wa se me ya wo be je wo dure da na samo mo kan je se won wale anye de yi ani won wale ani so be wi ase kwa na se be so won wale anu kwa e bone wale wanyini
sa bible kan wo he
yes waka se mo so mfano anwa
I said e be wo betenti
na to wa wo tu ba no to no wa ya ma aye wonya sa de mo na wo ye no hwa ne ko so pohwe ne redie twintwam wonya de wo ye no wonya de wo ye ne nye wa hu se dwa sa homa ye hu wo ba wo ye so be dis adum chedi atam wo to ya ka oba dress kra wo so aposo wonim dress wonya de wo ye no ma adum chedi a se be so o mum gun so ni mu no o mani je ho sa fo no akoso papa na ka che no wo mu nyai
aye ma me nko le dan
Eliza to me dase na adesade e na me de
ye wi a me pacho lady na okoto acid edigu ne boy ne ho no ye ba be kan wasem na lady we minimo no enti me send ni message say eye wa na oka kire me say enye ono a bet because ye de nipa am di kan hwe ne video no e Father Dixon that if I say Kojo Dixon ana me hu ne picture say Kojo Dixon ye live ana be say me eye wo na wakoto acid edigu boy ho na o say there bi besa na e ono a ama yakwa akwache no oni be mate na afi se be ma no omwa wa ana se oni oba te na afi se oba we omwa wa me pa cho jano na be ma ope wo no ono ndeti more than 3 years acha 3 years eso ware yo enti wa hwe na adene mwa wa emfa hu wure mu bebre
ona ba kusa
me kasi for na chi wo na emwa wa no atwo ho enioma bi a wo ye ne enioma bi a wo sie ne sika bi ade wo no wa twon ho kakra wacha se se odu hu nyina ewure mu no twon ho na po ni tete ho because o yes ah me no watena wa waste me time na mototo acid gu ma no ho na mototo acid gu mu mema enye fe me ko test ni bizarre say wa na komini mu no abeka o se enyo o se o enyo no a na sa na ewa
ti a che no
we are better wasem a police for na che no de o de be ma ni so mpeni bi o di le down de kan dum chedu ade no na ye wi a so for dum chedu sorry ye wi a ye be ye we no ye be ba o any second counselor or chere say e ma be ma bia no na ma 200 Ghana no wo yo ba na edu ne ma 200 Ghana oni mu nyansa ya
o be konkra ni edi ni man 50
$50 so
o de kasa
o be konkra ni edi ni man 50
sa ene ma me mu anu nka me ba cho ma me mu anu nka
and $20 $20 so
o be konkra na o ji 50
me ba cho
ma enye ye ho
okay o wi a ye be bo sa video no o de yenko sofu suna dum chedu ade yenko na edo ya ntana so why
Eliza to me dase ma mi chia papa adum chedu a ene Philadelphia manyina na mensra eye papa Steven adum chedu a se enimpa bi wo ha na nsem bi wo ho a mesre no aya mo mesoso aya mo mekasa emfa ho because nimpa dodo atie no enyansam keto a onye local sofo oye international
sarakate
wo gina ni nsipie ni so na wo kasa ewiase nyina na etie no enti mesre no enimpa bi wo ho a on deserve any answers and also on deserve any response. There be Mr. Papa say, Sasasa we wa me ya no crank answer she. Wa me ya no enka answer she because dana sama wonim dia waka. Ana ma me dana sama ma me nka sama ncho. Ansa na obeba bonten. Abeka safa sofu bi hun mesawa. Din kan fo wani di nimpa ni nyuma wo ye nachi. Neti ye nimpa ni kasa no. Ansa na wa ba bonten sa obe assess nimpa no. Entie dia manfo ka. Ena papa adim chedi a yese. Entie hear nkwa enfa ma mekasa. Ana enjira wotan so emekasa dabi. Sa wo ye big mistake. Sa wo tie papa na me pacho yesu moja so bolo grace water ena grace soap no mu use no enya bonsam nti eno mu use o ena enya beifo nti eno mu use o na mo omu use se de beya adom nyankopon ni monya bedadie enti sa niema na papa ne ton no ansa na obe use yesu moja na so bolo no wodin kan sre boniface wo sre boniface se adie bia wa ye bia nyankopon fa boni nchaw na wonim na wo ye ansa na wo decide no kra kan ho sa efini nkaka bi wa ho na yusu enye ye odin kaka cho se eye enua ana de ye ntie ye dido enti sa wanye wo ho ye na wankasa wanja bone ye na wantwe ho afri bone ho na akokɔ no ma enye hwefa ma ho enti Ghana foi ansa ne ye beba bonte ye be kasa fa sofo bi ho mesra wa aya ye hwani njuma wo ye ansana sa wotie papa adum chedua wo ye nimpa ba ko waka bone anim sa enya asase we so nko ne be kanti ya ho ye na twe ho firi bone ho enti sa ne ma me da na sama kase enye yesu moja ni so bolo na be ma nimpa nya nkwa me pa chaw adum chedua entwe nimpa gidie nkonko se so bolo mu se so bolo na be ma nimpa nya nkwa enti sometimes ye jai watan kasa no sometimes yenja eye wotan na Ghana fo kan na nipa bi kan ye gina so ne ye de ba be kasa won follow papa no won tie ne nsam eye de na wo ba be kasa de tie ne niam awoye ana yesu moja no nso no omu akwakwa no bi dia dance na eba wo mu adoctor declare mo so mu nkofie nkonkowo ana mo nom nyankwa eti se wonje bibi ndia me pa chan kasa etia na nya wo ma me da na samo na bebu atan ansa na wode won saba ko eti no bi so kai sai nan ni na kya wo so ma me da na samo won tirinchi obi o won tini ancha Ghana ni bia won so na so e wo ho ye wani asempu ansa na wakọ yi obi de ma me da na samo empu awo wani ase ye wani asempu ansa na wakọ yi obi de Ghana hankwa ne yetimi free ye ni ho obi mfom so ba ye nkasa ye mfom so wo ye ho de ye hu de bia wada mfom so wo ye ho ye hu da na so Ghana ni nya de obi ho ne mfom so aka kye no ma me da na samo me ka kye tena sena access ho na check wo ho sa won kasa wa brabo na wo bona so nyame ani check ho shase na wo to nyame nyom na wo to nyom a ho hu medi e kye na nya ne na wo ye tie wo nyom kra ye ntitumi bi ewom enti tena sena access ho ansa na wo do sa tiro bi so na ye da wo tan kasa na ye okrom adamu a e de so no
ojam madro ya ntena se na owia ojam abrante na ya to aside gu no ye ba be kan wasem sisi a ana lady council no so mama ntie ohima Benz na ohima Benz ono so enche na dwene ewo dana samwa ho dana samwa se enkonum so bolo na obonsan so beku aso bolo ntemenye wo me pa chawo yanya na mama ntie
me da se yeah asama ye mama evangelist kan e be se Ghana 40 ase na ye papa Stephen Adum Chedua ene kojon cancel when eti ase say ya an evangelist for kasa omo preaching sa na tie ye kasa etia enyoma a eye asofo bi ye nyina nim se efri mretenten ye maame edi sansensem wo nyina eba ye no won kasa mfa bibi papa bia ho do bi be ye bia no etia sa na evangelist for tie Ghana has evangelist for sa na omo tie yenim de mema na so start ye ne de keka ko ye eno ma enye menim sofo bi obeka say wusi signboard kra enye evangelist bi oso ye sofo ni so wusi signboard
akosie wo am
eso ne de pa no ene ne signboard do so chen Ghana sofo ni
o ye sofo ni kwa so wo ka me
enti enya de papa enti evangelist bi ba bontin ebeka bi fa sofo ho a eni so ma ne how because any pa we na wo cassette ya no wo be kwa ba no asaba ba betom ne wo be pesa de ni bi enti sa na obotie enti lewen e ma bumfu ma me ne ma ne kana sem yenim de o start ye wo ye eno mo cassette ye titru ni Ghana fo ma do ode ye ene wo ye sen ye meti ye mani minye makeup but onu no wa ye makeup emre bi etwe waso ye makeup a wo be ko bonsem jam na so wa ye makeup atwi aye kra sen bia meti ye enti nipa wei wo ka asam ni so ma ne how na emom the best thing ne say what ho a wo be ma trustem no aye bibi ehia wo so we obi a wutimi kan Bible na ense bebre na ekoso wo mane ha bebre so bi ba bonti be ka bibi a wo mane ha because onni marade asam ne dada empo asofo ye to mo na ase no so we asori ba na wo tinyame asam na se a se sofo ne ka asam bi sofo ne ye bibi na se se eni nyame asam no enye pa won kasa betinya tu hofo ba ye na kasa de ensu nyame asam no ye ma ye ho so na ewura baabi enti de ekoso wo bia no se ye papa se nye papa oni edi akire enti upon bia no edi die kwan so se wo je osofo di krampa eye se wo je nyame asem ni di che osofo no di nyame asem ni di na sue nyame asem ni ye na se wo ti nyame asem na se nyame asem ni ti wo mu a se bibi ba bonte na osofo ni ye bibi so bibi ba bonte na ka bibi a enhye dan how bebre because oni merade asem ni dada ba ye yenim enti bibi ani edi akire e ba sa na esi ye nhira no kwan esi ye no ma bebre no kwan e ma ye ne nyankopon tam ewa ma ye fo ye wra ne agedie bebre nhye asofo ni ma yefo ejidie nhye wo mumu bebre na the Bible na to wo eni eje asofo ni di che nyankopon asem no enti mesrawo se wo beye bibi no merade asem ni kan wo mu ansa na bibi a beye bia because so bolo ankrofo kan ya ye kan elizato se nyame asem ni wo mu na wo ti nyame asem ase na wo ni nyame hyehye yeso a wo kotokra no kra enya hwe mfa ma wo wow enti edi die kwa so
mama edro ya
enya bibi a ye bia na ba
Power Specialist Hospital Makachira was a 9-time award winner hepatitis B brebo won ma de bibi mem there you see the whole Africa says that they taro brebo ho me pacho fibroid stomach ulcer stroke ni nyina me pacho fakoda ma me edro ya doctor the next 10 minutes eh ya dia ye nin komo e wi a be to adwuma obi an drop no comment ma me promise we are making a message amount me pacho yen ko enim doctor
sina me mo acha no pay
sarakatema
ahwefo nyina mesacha Dr. Elder amu asoso ema no achi anopanti asronko ene de free maame adua ya ho eba ye ka maame akoso adua ya ne ye ka Power Specialist Herbal Hospital abusia nanno yare bi ba ye ho na obi fra busai asem bi a ene sa yare no ne sunu ne ban e ya adekoro na sam ene se ode afen timi dwi ne ho saa kyese ne honam eye ne hene to timi de afen dwi ne ho saa woba yebetima hwa na anu ye ne ye tiawa enti ebia na wo so wo saa wo haw ne bi enti ne ye de aba fide se ye be kirekire no mu na wa hunu se o haw sa bi wo so a wo de ba nyame nti enubra nutahini ne hahama no ye de be hwa ama ho atom de di kan se obi ho aye ne hena ejane ma bebre me kam ye no pe ya eye possible se betima ma wakosa atebia no mu ye frɛ yade bi bilhazia ye no kane sa manfo
anya kotia ya mu
mo
mo mo tadware nsu mu
very good kane ana ye yesusu ana e wa kurase ne tadware nsu pa wo ba ye kurase a ye dware tanom bosompem den abonyere asiche sankwara asem na mekan wo munim ho nim de mekan
ase bono side wo
ye hafo no yes hafo ba bia reka poku wo no
okay
wo dware nsu mu saa cha emo no ye fa nsu mu o me wura wo ba manu mu na ma o saa yare no eya wo che bebre ya etimi ko wie wo saa se ohunam timi yo hehene wo ba dua na enko ene ye baako eto de bi so a na nye no a na mum na yare ya fre no syphilis eya wa na ko wie ensanchani ana signs and symptoms na do me ka baako ana mienu bi na me de ko wie de me ka na so wo yi se e bia bema wo bema mu be ha se ahyehye wo ana se nsuo be babra wo dwon so na wo te ya wo ni nyina afi ho no ma ebe wi asa na ye wo chapa ensa timi gu be ma ho etimi ye kuro etimi gu nsa chi nyina na ebe wi asa no na afi no ohunam udware a ohunam ye wo hene wo betima dwa ne nko sa yare we nyina me ka ne pe me de a kire wo se ye ensuo na akɔfa no a ye be azia na wo ne mo je ba na no wi sa ana se wo do hu no de ye wa sorry a udwe ho fere nyina bra specialist eba hospital na mame akoso adua ya wo ho a woni adom ye kira kwan no eye miensa ye wo baako e wo kuma se ye yase eye Lake Road wo be hu ye wo ho ba bia ye fre no adua ya junction anase power junction mo amu enkran pokua nya ka so ampata mo nyina wo be ko kwada udu kwabe o ACP Road top power bus stop wa ru na mo amu takrade so wo udu takrade ana baby a hantama rabang wono pa bo say your primary school asopiti nsa mabobodin yare a madan adi a kire we emu bia ne hawa for honom enye yare we nkwa na yehwe ebo se osa ene hawa osa no ye mu ahodo ye wo baby a eto a ema yenye ne din osa bi ho a etimi to minim ebi honom a eto wonso no mu ebi honom a eto wodi pechie no mu baby a wo baby etimi to naso baby a beto bia osofeja also say ye ko lono wata wanya bia no wo de maame akoso adua ya asopiti ho a nya koponti ye besa ne de amount di kanji me number yi e bia na emiamia sa matutu di a kire wo no bia wo pese oba na so okura wura fi ba bia wo no twere number no ne frɛ yen ye be direct to ba bia be wo no ne a kire wo seko ye number se no ye 0244 54 44 22 0244 54 44 22 and a 0200 38 another 38 and a 31 0200 38 another 38 and a 31 wo de ofra de be wo bia no be director na wakom yare ba ko anan sen ha mapa e fibroid ana no fomu yare fibroid de da bia ya ka ho asam aka ebesi ne a doctor for nyina ntimi hunu specifically agyapɔte adeba na so ye woniema bia yesusu se oba kwɔte bia we mu a man chance of getting fibroid no high ebi ni se oba ebia nya dom wa wo baako wo ye no awo no ntemate for so many years na onwo biem emu da ho mpan saa enya akonya ma yare no timba yi na oba watara se ache wonya emfie bia still na no unya mfa ba entu ye fumu anase unya woda no o chance of getting fibroid no abi na so se wo ye den na unya ye se fa hin na unya ye no don't worry de here na se wo de beba maame akoso adua ya ho no asopiti onya minti ye be ya amam hwe fibroid no etimi didi na aduane hye obo ntimi ta bibi na abamo na abasa no nkwada wo kokobo epie fabra yare anka ya amantima modin se mema prostate enlargement untimi nwunso ye wodwunso ya wo ya pressure ne diabetes fari na bra akoso adua ya asopiti ho na ye beboa won mawie asopiti no ye wonura wa bonte a ye ton na maame akoso adua ya ne nnuro no de meka se meka ye nwie ne ennuro baburu 10 ya ne nyan FDA abma approval na womaji atumum meka miensa pe eneden ye wo adua ya malamis eduro bia meka bia na adua ya na ye ntino ne din adua ya no egu ho ye wo adua ya malamis me say e bia won so sa aduro ni mehwe me ni malaria aduro a ebo adwuma na ye adwuma sa adua ya malamis wo de se ohonam na ya wo ya wa ye mmere e bia emfifre bi tew mfifi boni bi tew awodew se malaria ya wo cha awotimi de wo sa wo de ntoma fira ya pe bo se fifre se tew wo de mansanka adua ya malamis ni bi wonya nom ba akopɛ me ma osemadu bo sa afa de ohonam na ɛyɛ osa nyina na sesa hwehwɛ bi na ɛbɛboa wo afa ye wo SK no ɛkyerɛ sɛ wo osa ɛwɔ nipadua mu wo yade bi ya ɛno no woyam etimi samforo ɛwɔ etutu bomode na mansanka SK adua ya SK ɛbɛboa wo ye wo girikagiri na girikagiri de ɛnama ɛtɔ ɛmama ɛtɔ esan sɛ adwuma yɛ no ɛso abusua se oba koto jirikajiri no de command kuna e che se onim de jirikajiri na ayentia se oba ukunu ntimi ne ona yie e ma woni nyi wompamu a e ma mpamu agudi kura woni nye ho se be ma ne ba ya no petre yo na wohwe agum na wokọ e bra oba no hunya nsa ne wo bomodi na to jirikajiri bi fa koma ukunu no obenu bia nopa obenu bia nwumre na wo de mo kompamu a agura be ma ne obedie no wa na be bo nsem e de ma jirikajiri e me ma no so koto na wonom e de akodi agoro e wo empem ti abusua se wotie mi a ta nru aboso mi ensem se wo pe eskem ana wo pe jirikajiri ana se malames ni na ye adua yansa na adwuma no ba bia tonto aduro bia enye na mo amokuma se oko hadme pharmacy Kolinak Epidank Mistim Posa Heba ubenya bia to Posa Heba e wo murom udu murom a ke wo methodist aso dan no ba bia ntonso abo aso mamponte fa de fofa ka no ehwa a wo mne methodist aso no na ye opposite wo se microphone bi sisi wo horns bi sisi wo kasa saa ehwa benya bia to se wo hia adron bia na akodo no wura fi adron din de ye wo no na ye beche say do we na beboa wo your number say 0244 54
54 44
and a double 2
and a 22 0200 38 another
so you do ni so a numbers we nyina egu ho ya wotia se dia fra
ba cho ya beboa na tie stroke diabetes hepatitis B fibroid so what no abra antikre no abra koma yare diabetes stroke sa fie miensa ana boy na ka che ne se nya de obeti na biem ana dia se egu boy no na smart o kwa ma boy ne die si no enti o mu koduru ese bebi na boy say na se de o ba be de no so se si ama ba betena edan na echi sa enti okoya okoduru ye no ana oto acid no edigu boy no se boy ne so mbeso ne betena biem me pa cho moma
is edi 30 years one ni nipa bi anase one abrantie bi atena kakra ebeye say a little over a year na about 2-3 months ago and abrantie ne ka say mahwe woni ye bi ahwe usuban bi na se ne onyoma ekono enya ade a mepese me ne wo ebetena biem dem sabayoe ante ne ho ase eni ntine eye ukuada ya etwem eye ennene na wo ennene week ena abariwa no ekokopie mu wo abrantie ne fie ebeye 1 am na okono enya ade a ofre abrantie ne abrantie ne kitahodie na ekosi se esa baiwa ne sign echi ekobebia ofri baye na Mutremwa, almost say, Saturn, no, Nanya, Omobenya car. Medical swaka say, a brand here, can semi, or a taxi driver, and internal, ordinary hussy horses, a wunya card, and a namia middle beko, baby, I will call Manetia says, or the neck. Sister, Sister Fee, was some part of our crowd, which is of Fanco, around 7 days area honomono. And she omoko and Amokono, Okoko drew a quine subebino, na Gideon, who is the victim in the case, H9 and no say, Carne Cranono, baby, I may be such as or per se, or the Neconania, dear. Nekano ebetumi afa ho esanse kwan no enye kwan pa na sa na tie dia na mavis ubesi wo hase na mesoma da na me ho na masan mechi akofie na emu ho no na mavis esi free car no mekoko na eye Gideon nchen ewo driver's side no no coach na ho no obisa eye Gideon say Gideon wo say wone me entna bia mu ana obisa no imprensa na imprensa ne chininya Gideon ka say anya dia mene wo ebetna biem emu no ena mavis efa eye substance ana say de na ekura no ayenye susu say eye acid edigu eye Gideon eso nyamencha de nkofo ebepie mu ma omutumi edi Gideon ekọ eye hospital na nyeye nije wom kese ne say eye mavis police for ensa akano Emma mra menemo kase no yehwe nimu se enne ekọ na wie ya na se ochna anapa no ebetumi edi mavis akọ akojuna court na ne court ho no nso court abayiwa bi your friend mavis enko
nipa me hu se okasa asem we no gen minim no wo abeka free pipe ode me be Father Dixon time of Father Dixon Angel Familiar report no ana me frɛ wo ana me no me testing kura on Facebook ana be say me one me ka say o so dabi me de taxi driver kura de me could date na yede taxi driver the friend Gideon Frimpong na the boyfriend on any tiu na wo so no ba wale biem fo mpani biem na anaso no mo ntwempena bi no ba na ba ho 1 am na 1 am no ba na sa ka to se kosi no na paint rubber na me so mo de Austin mo hwe sa video no kojo distance report no na me hunu picture na me send no message na me say kojo sorry me one na wo say me na me the taxi driver here and I make obi am no the same age kwa me pen many listen me pen me 40 years yes a taxi driver no 29 years and so sa na ono na ade acid egu no so bi so ntim no ntena ene senka asanto am de nkomo kunkum nipa bebre wo Ghana enke ka se mu imani kwa dwabruta what you say onim Austin mu nkofo ma bo mo wiase mo ni maduane anipa to ne bo ya bo anipa enso say dabi tie onu obati now you ne papa who say you are doing it for love only be mate now you ne papa according to girl no was so aboa boy ne pa even boy no koto tax ni no dey sika source wa boa but boy no eduru baby no ana boy no person ne girl ne dey ebetena bi na wo boy no tie men kase ne girl ne ye but only oba onim se oba no wanyini sene na on pena adana in the first place only netnas na mo twempena na ogigi ne sikedi mesra mo ohun ama mo nya sa ne ma no oye bema na no oba te office oba no mpena engigi ne sika muda mu we mo ho aduane no mo dibini ade ba se bombesia munum se emema no bebre bom ma na ho besia what you say oja mo sere obi ayo ho reporter mameda me lo be o sere o 200 for me fa Philip Petro me o trend of mom from Philip Petro
send me credit
o sere
send me credit
o sere o ko ya o ba be beto aside gu ho na mumye ko emra kodo disen eye sa report na me test say me e wa na o ka say enyo no ano yen kone
wura wada ho ye friend babies dia wa ye ni patro pia so ema yenchi no wa hwe acid bucket ma edagu ne boyfriend so baabi abrante no da no akenya me de ko ben se wura babies wo kiremu a na wo Saudi Arabia eno abaga na no eno aba be fa branch be friend Gideon Frimpon oni na betwe mpra na wo magya be se busum mienu entemu ani but wo mu anoma kasa kakra enna maybe sna frɛ Frimpon no anadwo so pancho wo mu so magya de but ohia ne mboa ba ko pe ni sister yare e wo fanko ye won kan asem na meka yo enti abrante so drive enti o mefa no anadwo be yese midnight you the suum enti no ba na aketesie yi okuta duro no the so called aduro eti abrante no edan no no mpaso okokra ana agya obe ne den ene otam ne si mu hwi ene ofanko no mu duro ofanko no afa na awura yi what from Paul na wura ofanko cemetery amusieye anadwo be 1 o'clock ekobo 2 dawn and was the see baby adum wura de ha de ka se ka akwa ne nye and I say dead end I say enkobiu ewura ne se and now the make na miss na make up me baby duro na wo ye ya wo de onkwa wo de simi oh make us na wura na tam aduro no the so called aduro no ye wo bucket mu no ebie door no wo bie door na wo si fom pe na abrante ne se oh na nya botre na oh girl yi peja aduro no kosoro ase wo so na ade na pampam make us say wo no abie no door no abrante train da so te car no asuma ka che no an say se wo so ngwa me so dia ene wo so som gi wado a wo hwie acid ni nyina abrante ne free ni trim ebesi fom nyina hwe wura no a acid no gumre emma ene da ho no awura no so wonie babies no wo da kokko yi na hwe car no mu acid net me atete car no let the city pa tete no kura te send ntoma ya twitwa ya tete no ama dashboard wo nya watete wo nyina make us baby abrante nda no wo da wusu e hospital sana girl no kasa abrante no
enti me hu we no na me hwe kudodesen enti me hu ye no ana me testing no say eye wana because oya madam for Facebook ana o ka kire me say enye ono a what you say ba no kure so ba ko ewo mu a on say police for no e ka na enema bi wo ha na kudodesen janum ba police for no kire say girl no waboabo ne pa o Saudi Arabia nya o send this ko e fine yeah what you say anti boy no yes boy ne ka kire ne say wanyini sin so again what 30 years na boy no 29 years Gideon Frimpon ti ompe be ma nyigini sekani ompo ba nyigini sekani e mama ni bi ho a me se o mo bombe sia wo ma ne ho na yenkotie kansalumba banso wo se e ma be ma no na e ma me pacho mu tie we ma me tie me me pacho mu tie sa story we ma me we pacho mu mama somra na mu tie story e ma be ma no na e ma 200 Ghana wo ye kwasea me pacho mu tie story Dan mama anye di na mu tie sa story we aha
na mo yesu ye di mo ema mo 200 cedis na like yesu mo to moko anajo no mo aba anapa ni ama mo 200 cedis seriously like e den kwase aka na mo bone sa no obe koda ho no mo boy ne be nom tramo obe nom blue ni red no we see us we do sa no ama 200 cedis now and auto ECG prepaid auto prepaid 200 cedis crampa acha one day na asa na bottle water cra pack na yet on saying top way yet on saying we free UK into me fan compare we but normal top so mo to do na mo to on saying now akọ be mate si so di dog nkwa sia star obi na de man no amount 200 cedis na waje no aba wa bobo da man na hwe mamu mbaka na obe da bobra like obe da ye bibia ma wo ho da be da obe nye sika na obe betumi edu like 10,000 put out the be to container I pass and see be rented this so aye baby. Girls, like you people are disappointing. You people are disappointing me, sorry. Like how? Miss who was relationship mukrasa who date who was serious boyfriend now date cry and man do free. Man do free and this video I'm doing I'm advising the youth. Who me who follow me. Who video we wife wipe so. Now see and some American take this advice from me. Ma oh boy ain't do free. Oh boy you are on it or do be a geniska. Man geniska so as a man where the me don't do that. We have so many ways about to me they just get free boy. My boy need you so free sakeke. So down that you know say who could do mu because also when you be free. Oh no one say bana also babe you know what I want to get this I want to buy that. No I catch reno. No baby we now juice ka. On net
that abaye de nyanse be ni minka bi na ofo ne di nkomodi afan me nyanse woni maware ali that to abaye ye wo hwe acid egu ne mpena so ni timodi nam nim se mema no nko na ni timodi ba so ba be set ni yakokodro we edi sa boni
obi asend me message wa ha o say bra ba o say ono no de ne girl no eme pia no kromfo anyi nyame nko o sinka edum ka nipa nim na nka eku no o say ne ex girlfriend ehun edum and o say kromfo we ne be wiaye no o say
mama bro
yeah o say bra message obi asend me ha no o say ne ex girlfriend now oba ono na tena ono na jai ana ono boy na kware tie o ono boy na kware enti waso ohia no edwom baby atonton watches wo dum no ohwa na gani tiem we na be wia no krompo mo che no krompo wase bra by the time e kire nsem wie no up to now so twa bom mi ho ade yi wase bu me no wase affect me ex girlfriend pa me krompo wase asem ni ko police station ya ni konebra yes wase police ni ba ko ka che ne se na wo bu ni kwase na wan ware na wakọ ware fo from ya mamo nyesa osi nyame nkoa enye so kaze me nya konfo me get no na say satam ni ya bu ne prepra no oba pakasa
Eliza to ha adwen na ye me de se police force so abaye ni mu eye me de pa omuma mra ni nya adwuma na we nka ne papa mu a ye kire na ka ye hwe acid ni bi egunu so ni ye ja na okọ se eda na so aka hwe obi ba branch kama mu mienu na mu hia magi mu feelings awie watena se hu se wusuban bi ana woni ye bi ana bibi nti be ma ni tirim wa sampo when waka so ntimi no ntina bi emema bebre wo ho a omo nka nkyerɛw na so bidi wani relationship ni mu betwetwe mpra kofa yade abayew enti se be ma no kra ti na no aka so se mi ntimi no ntina bi sister wo hu fefefe ada ho aba ho so ana wo benya be ma wo chi abrante ni natena one could this answer full way man anya dan what disappoint me papa wa gu mani mase na da koten ba ko pe na wo wiase e bia da prase abrante dia na wudie minim styles ana de mount e no etimi fa wutiri mama wa kwa ko hwiase da gu ne so e na wo kwa da prison o nyansa bia anim mesra wo yoba na wutie mi na ne be ma bi ti na o ka che so ontimi no ntira bia ma emua bia wo de aboa ne bia mesra wo so betimi afamra kwan so je wontimi afacha no wo betimi akoboko because enye ono nkwa na wa Ghana ana so be ma wo so ni oba beti na so ntimi no ntina bia mesra wo enkotwetuo mo no
papa se yen kan che Ghana fo nyina se enye mpena bia na ye twe aye ware
Elizato enye mpena nyina Elizato ndi sanka enye asamketo anko bia ware o Elizato nko bia ware
ene mebu baby ashanka nyinse nyina na agi anka bo apreko kan pese ne kokote
Yorade Elizato na mdi ma no sini say police for no ema emra no enye adwumaje no
mama ntie ohima Benz aha yankoi
me da say enipa kunkum we no ne acid no eto ntwane
obi se men kan che lady dan say wo de why lucky entira wo de why lucky na obi awale na bro ma bre mema ho o say radio presenter bi aduane a wadi no obi aso obo de din a kire mo seleza and so on wale me. Very popular radio presenter wo Kumase. Yes, o se leza girl ba kwa send message. Esther. Aye, Esther. O se radio presenter bi wo Kumase leza bi to nyame. Abaye boy we are mo we ase na aduane amanu ama na di. Yes, o se ko yes, o se enye nipa kasa kire na enko be kunu. Because o se enko be kunu. Yes, all radio presenter na wo tie me no. Esther sin ko be kunu flat. Asia. Yes. I my best kasa.
Ode bibi se dia na I don't want ya wo.
No so be kunu.
Mate me sana make us say adioma we to ntwane because to eye mante na ba wa ne fo mo ntie because ade enti NSM penatwe udu hu kwadi mu sa empratwe 50-50 but yeah no ye fam penatwe ne sa ware enti na sa ha wo nyina si be ma wo twempe na de bia make us oba no onye responsibility do obetimi ne ye but obetimi hwa ababa won de ko school ebo no hoka enti so ode wusim a asede de oba ne beje Oba woni be me twempena eni se wo bie
o ma best ma me fa bibi kakran so girl no de na o de ba America girl no se so ne boy ni pia Esther no so ne boy ni pia o se me public figure nti me pese me no be kokọ ti se ye be kokọ ABC mat o so mo ko ABC mat kwa na ko etikem on pm presenter on pm rakeke o se zato onye popular so ti se wo on pm rakeke na ye nyina enko nam ABC mat woni ade o se da bi the way or popular no person obe wura o se na enwa enti me catch sister say it only fools who see signs and ignore them.
Of course,
and yes, obi a on nam publica on person no be na no sheka mu and am a radio presenter and am ni na wo so ka Esther
on pel because be ma only be ma na na so pel wa on nam kwa no asonsa o person o che o che obi akra musa ye ko no ya announcement oh this is my woman, this is my woman o de wo che because oh you proud so wo na what the water tata wono na no asan na wo di akire no no na san wo ho
ampo
me say result so ba ma no wonam na so wodi kan ja wo no so da fun atare na so owu ni nam fofo a na wo de water ta won pel na sa wo ni wo ba nam no fi be so wonsa wo chi na danfo mu sa na hwe o wo ba me ni ti Atene
my wife that too
what the wo kire on ko nkasa na again also my wife ni o onye onwa de we are proud to have you but man na ya ba ne se bi ya dwene wo fam wo kwatwempena be ma nya onwa de a ene ne dadeda emia bia mu fam no enko senioma enko twetwe adwaye ade pa me ngunu ho ade ba ko ha dwene sale zato me si akiri fie yes aye holiday wa ho etina Friday yes aye holiday wo ba bia boaboa ne no ma no wo ko se be madam o ko se be madam no afi be madam akọ adwuma nyame adoma Monday wo ko no aduane esi no ma twitwi anuayi wo firi wo no ba foforo bedi eye nsanfo wo ba de wo ko boyfriend ho a aduane mo ba no kakra na me no mienu wo ho na ebedi na se mi firi wo na bia kakra pa me ida se me a de be ko fie ana me nya bi wo ho me da me nya bi wo ho ma me yonko ba bedi enti se bi so me ba na se aduane e sha fridge mu na me no ya me ni kwase ebuo ne do so ma woni na ho wo boy no no besi de no ma krampo na hu sa me ba Friday a eno ma wo sha ne man Friday Saturday Sunday kopim se me firi ho na mesie die gu woni me nsi eno nche me no wo me do ba me de me hu be wuram ba ya san krutu nyuma na ma adwene mo me hu ni se eyesa wo ware me because me somo me ya de wo be ware me enti so wa ware me a me de yawo ebe di udam
emma munya mental
what enti no me bo no ma eni se wo ba wo ye be ma so fu wo ba nkoto adwumam enhwe wo ba do betimi ye fama no nye so sa ba wei ased na de begu no so ye tu mrante ne ba wane fo mu ntie wei eya ware fu adwuma mi se mi kunu no ma me ye sa no ma na me kunu no eye masede se wo ba se me ye be ma so hwe wo bo ne ne te waware na twosem mu no Bible a kire se be ma ye una wo na se wo hwe fie ti be ma we enye ne yase wo ye but se wo wore wo na no ma we nyina koso a wo hu ni se wo fi na kuma wo ni wo do no ye ma na we wo ba be ma hwe na wo di na sim wo we sate so yo dai wo be hwe ase da gu so wo be kun enti ye pese sto twade a wo kwatna ma de timi na me ye oba do so betimi ye ma boy na montina sundwem samo ware wi a fa obi amie ni mu somu no se wokunu be mo chane se wo yere
simple ojam kakaka so
empranto te ta damfo
timi ku tambia
bitimi si te se wo kwatwe empran na oba na hwe be ma so hwe oba mamu mfa nshi wadwunim se bia se bia so oba na hwe na me hwe mti
to de be power
de wo de saa de kwa say me boa me de me no adwe me no nuane me bre nti be ma no be wa me be wale me awoboa anje ya mom fa nche madwem ti tambia no wa imperative me ko be ma bi wo kro no yetimi transfer no be bo nsu ti transfer no bo ta say agogu no ya ko wa no ya ko fa ti so wote na say ne wo so wo mpe obi na check die nti wo so wo mpe so check die nti wo mpe die ko hwa se gigu no so ko hwa se gigu no so say die say ma boa nti wo so wa ame ne gimi say wa no nti wo so wo moa ne no say be to
wa no so walo
wa mti ma boa say wa wale me
okay
e no so dey ko police station na ka say
police station enye practice
anato tie ene so no batro
unya serious
muso me ba ko busu ni wonya ni wade ko na uja no kwa esa
okay eso sumo me da say sorry translate
radio say no mo je
sare ma no mu na esa usum no osumwan e wo no batro na onya no wade busu mi no busu ni esa na uja no kwa no
eso pe bibi
esa pa bibi no
esa dutum
me nko
Florine
okay
me pacho Florine the next 10 minutes eh your dia
mo mama Antonio ma no mienu miensa na de aka no so yemfa ma de odi ho ebisa dodo akonya ba ko fontra so nche techi si wo chia wo
techi school boy okay
school boy
okay
ya do frame yo so hwa
yan ko Florine na yewia na ya ka
Florine Sourcing Limited leza
katema
eni ma papa eni ekra edi free China ebe piem e wo Ghana baby a wo bia ye beba beduru kwana no pay a untu ya kapreba na sesi akra de dollar na ekofom ama niema na e wo China na yefo entie bia na wo ya brante wonye ska pese otoka ade uba o pese otoka ade boat e bia business bu behia ka enkone na na mahaya bi enkofa osika na da ho no enkotoka ba ko a obi nso betimi dia to mienu wo wa ho wo de bra Florine Sourcing Limited na bra ka bia wo pe bia no ye no betena se na ye di hudwuma e di ama ye bebobo na kirewo na wankasa no to ka se wei ena nka we beji misika kakra ka we akwa akodi enti Florine Sourcing Limited se dollar na ekofom e bia na wo pa bobo ya e di hudwuma wo pepragia e di hudwuma e bi nso na cosmetics ne ma na pese wo kra wo pese wo kra enku wo pese wo kra enyi wo pese wo kra sure wo pese wo kra spray di wo pese wo kra bia no ene dollar na ba fa ma ne ma na ye fo China yene companies mako aduasa ena di dwuma enti ubepie mo ya so ye hon so a yene wo tenase adi nkomo usika dodo na ekura wo na no ho counseling ena ye edi ama wo enye se ebia wunua bia nya sika akotoka akraka se ba beto nti won so 20 cedi na ekura wo no wudi bepie mo ya so ho a betumi di akraka na ma won so aton bi dabi wuti teteti na pa ye ntwane po abi enti ye wokuma se stadium scoreboard na so shop number 30
na so person krantade empaboa phone mobile phone ho ne ma cosmetics me pacho car abobo yaibi manwi electronic device furniture building materials every China and one
Florine Sourcing Limited
mo ko factory on the
factory hope ye nkogina nkwanche nkwaji na obi nsem
fa number no to dwa na bi obi
o number no 0555 21 95 23 0555 21 95 23
and twaso
0502 03 44 85 0502 03 44 85 number na mabovoda no WhatsApp ebia no wahunia ma wo pa efe pa ubetumi enso dia sende ebi nso so a ubetumi aye voice na wa kire ne ma na opeye ne be search bi na yenso ye dia sende wo de oni gi ho no na wa choose ye be kra enso e dia brew eye Florine Sourcing Limited nko an na usika na ekura wo de kofa ne ma ye hwe a check hu se ubenya 100% profit sa wo di 50 cedi na ba ya ubenya 50 cedi profit wo di 100 cedi na ba ya 100 cedi profit wo di 100 million na 100 million profit na ye kra ho ne ma enso e dia brew Florine Sourcing Limited nko an na ye hye wo dase be ba beduru a sada na na enya bibi na be ba kwan mu a sada na so be ba beduru be frew na wo ne ma no ye ma wa ba be check ni nyina wo wi a ye so de agu ka mu e de akopie mu waso ye ho a unyen tuaka preba eya fra resource limited ene ye de niema pawe enso de abepiem Ghana titiri ni asantemamu enti se osika kakra na eda ho no o pesa wo kra ntade o pesa wo kra computers o pesa wo kra cars o pesa wo kra boboya o pesa wo kra phones eba beton na unya ho mfa so ai nei me ka cho se dollar na ba form hwe no obi amfa so kwa na ne wa chenchina emu obi amfa dollar nsem ehunahuna anyu usika na eda ho no enkofa ne market obi amre wa usika no kra no unya na kama isa ne mfa so no ubenya enti yedi ka cheke mfa so na ubenya no fra resource limited no e de akyerew ansa na yakra wo niema no e de abrew se niema na ye kra de ama wo no emfa so sei e na wo ba ubenya empa ho e na nya sisire nso e ye 100% profit sure ena ye de enso ema enti fra resource limited ye number no 0555 21 95 23 0502 03 44 85 number we ena our friends so obenya mpanyifo na ya no edijuma Vodafone no WhatsApp ebia wo wo niam wo pesa wo kra ho na memu no ehu ena abo wa ya so ye no stadium shop number 30 scoreboard na se wa ho ena asoye no ankasa ewo baabi bia wo Ghana bia pesa wo kra ne ma ene yanyi nipa ni enti se wo udi sika mu obi saje efafa bibi ma na woni asoye papa pa wo kɔ ho a wo behu na eya na eden fa resource limited ya kire ya asoye nse ye wo stadium shop number 30 scoreboard na se ho ena asoye no wo enye nne na ye free ho na ekina so na ye free ho ye wo ho da ne da nyina ye wo ho edima wo yie die wo nkoso eni humpuntuo enti ne ho bi wo ho a wasi hyiam wa ha na fa usika ne mame hyiam hotel we na ye ni nkomo hyiam wa ha metika wem hyiam station ha sanfo ne wo so suro manye wo ma yetimi de yaso ye ebetena tv so ebetena radio so na ye kire baabi a ye wo kire wo number na ya kasa feska se bra wo ba oniema na wasa wo kra no ye nyina ye etena se ne ya kire wo so usika we ndi o kasa wo de kofa ne ma wi a emwa wo usika ni so enu a wunu bi kofa ka anya usika ne ntimi mfa ka enti oniema we na wasa wo kra na emmu no utimi kra sa niema we be 1 year ubotimi nso akra cars ni bi eya fra resource limited nko a enti ye fra obi bia asa momra na musika kakra na wo hon momra ne yemfa nkra ne yemfa mfa free China emfa mremo enne niema na ye fo enti nkototo niema bi wo kwan ho eniema ne bo odin bi se me nso me koton de nyafa so da bi enkoye sa de ne ma osika ne nkonkɔhye ebi mo di sa adwuma ne bia di sa de na chi esan se ni nua bi ton niema ntino ni nua ne kɔfa free akra ba no nso akwa gi bi ni sika no na obeba no na ekaba efize wunua ne kɔfa free akra ba no nso de ne de atoso China de wono China ni no mfa bibia ntoso nya hwe enti ebeduru se ya krima na nso hu kwan a wo befa nso a nso de beton na nso de nya mfa so eye fra resource limited enti gi number no for the lifetime 0555
0555
21
95
23
0502
03
44
85
that's it. Yes, yanko ni yanko ji aboa fo nkrato to
You are chef for some power specialist about hospital na masade mu wadri no kwasemi ni power nkoa ne yaya asorobo awudi echi a okotokro enka soro de biarada asechire ne se nega tramfo aya wo ceremony ne power nkoa ne yetimi agina ye na asose eni yetimi hwe hepatitis B this award way ene gaptram for the ama power specialist eba hospital na efata na ese eni ti na me kanfo ama o se sa mere wo mfe na wo mfe wa kiri kasa wo bo wo ye funu ye ya wo kodem wa wo na wontumi ni di wo ho yira watwa na mo na fa hwe ya so ye na me sa kanfo ama o se fatty liver bi na etete wo ama wo kiri bramo no ye wo ya wa chi ankasa kasa tutu asi wo pa ki asu sisi ama wo jo ho anya asa brabo de eso enti ye hu no de asa na be ye srade akata so na mo bra na ani unya amana nse wafuna ye dokose wafura ye kakraka srade nko awo empose moja ne nemu asie kidney ni nyina asese wo na asia tata wafura sia tua na mo nefo ani kire power specialist eba hospital isanse wo de ba onya minti omfa nko de biarada
ene wiase nyina hu adwuma papa one family clinic eye eba no honam yawo de yesisie de yawo to ase de yawo nan asifam se yawo ya se wo se mpane se hyehyew ana wutia fam a na yetofo ana se ayetitriti wachi na yawo ya wo kon wonyini muro so enso nante ya yedin ade se ukuta poma yawo eye ma osisi achia ne nyina eye one family clinic adwuma wo mu yo the pain expert wo mbem wo siw dadam diabetes hypertension stroke na achi onipaduane fa ana yefunu yade bia wo ye bema nso a wo ma sem nyina ye bonus sanso na oba wo ma sem eye bonus ema obi mfa wo ntwa wadapa wa bra one family clinic ewo ho wo ye lab wo twa scan massage any home care tie mra ofie mehwew wo de mfidie nunsini nubna ne hahama be kambo masaw yade one family clinic ye adwuma joada kopem memneda anopa no watwe kopem nonu wo kumase ye wo patase estate junction ye ben brotherman sport asinfosu mozama junction chifu praso new market ye ne pacific filling station die nimhwe swedru ye wo kwankrom police barrier ye ne later day center sorry ni die nimhwe wo mankesim asumdwe junction Accra road fre 0248 331 331 one family clinic abusiani nyina ya resabia
abusaka kraka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo mini se abofrake to wanya 2 years akadai ba kum inti African Spider-Man bla be abofrake to yi mo na nipa ho hia dede bi koso anu ti kame ho ne ko hede wo mbia Petition ka African Spider-Man ne ba be sebo abofai ba preocupe ne hu African Jack wo ba be sebo abofai na wo secret kura no anything Imboost herbal mixture and only me secret na die na ye na me yetua na ma nkeka e wo fom ana police me di one dance tell me say menye na me nso hwe na me so hwe no a boost immune system ama say me train na mente bre metimi di kama ama nkeka wo dwom so ekoso me kura so me ta yale ama mai latitude me nya ba ko enye je ne koso hwe hey Spider-Man what are you going for me kura chen
ubenya Imboost herbal mixture e wo pharmacy and also herbal shops apim for any kola
Order for me mawakwaba eba abe herbal clinic. Ope ayaresabia emprempren nipa dodo na do nani akyerem wo ho. Na wonya wayaresa na one more etiapa na aye abe herbal clinic. Yade ahodo a abe herbal clinic edi ho dwuma eye sickle cell, epilepsy, etwere yade, ulcer, yemkro, typhoid, koko, oba ene bema opa wo, sexual weakness, oba na bema wayemre e wompam. Oberima ne bema afon anase ayaketwa, fibroid, pressure, stroke, ene STD yade ahodo na eye enisuo ene de ye honhum nyina wo de bedom abe herbal clinic ya wono mo ebedi dwuma asa yade ama ho ato eba abefo kwan so a ye fa so esa yade ahodo a ne nyina so ye bi e wo abe herbal clinic wo hwehwe abe herbal clinic akira kwan a ye wo tono so apatrapa new site e wo kumase wo betumi so afre ahomatrofo 0243 345 392
ye honhum mu ene obi de yade ato abrabo so amesebra abe herbal clinic wow.
Abeba matia kaniso
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to add my voice to this debate. Mr. Speaker, first I have a preliminary matter that I want addressed. If you look at page 1 of the report, paragraph 2.0, the committee's report reads, and with your leave, I quote, "The committee met to determine the urgency of the bill pursuant to Standing Order 1062 of the House." Mr. Speaker, I have read Standing Order 1062. Unfortunately, if you go into our standing orders, there is no Order 162. The 106 we have has to do with withdrawal of motion. So, Mr. Speaker, 106. No, please, with respect. I'm saying that I'm raising a preliminary matter for consideration before I go into the substance of the matter. With respect, page 1 of the report, paragraph 2.0, urgency of the bill, quote, "The committee met of the bill pursuant to Standing Order 1062 of the House." Mr. Speaker, I am speaking from the record of the committee's report. Now, if you go to the standing orders, we only have Order 106. 106 has no 1, has no 2. It deals with withdrawal of motion. So, Mr. Speaker, if this report is seeking to withdraw the motion, then there's no need to debate it. We've been told that we should act within the rules. So, Mr. Speaker, is it the pleasure of the chair of the committee to do the needful so that, I come back to do my debate? Because, Mr. Speaker, this is a very fundamental matter of reference to our rules, and it is nowhere in the rules. There is no Order 1062 in our rules book. No, I don't know. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Honorable Chairman of the committee.
Yes. Mr. Speaker, it is obviously an error. We came pursuant to Order 160, not 106. It's 160.
Leave accordingly granted. The report is corrected.
So, Mr. Speaker, from what the chair of the committee just did, is he relying on Order 1601 or 1602, Mr. Speaker, or 3? Which of them are you referring to?
Mr. Speaker, I was very emphatic that that was an error, but we are coming under 160.
Honorable Minority Leader,
160.
It doesn't lie within your power to say whether it is 1601, 1602, or 1603. In interpretation, once he said 160, take the 160 as a whole.
Mr. Speaker, I just want to know from the chair the leave he sought and the corrections that he made pursuant to your leave.
I think we've all heard him.
So he's relying the paragraph 2.0 now reads order 160 of the House. Is that the case? Very well. Mr. Speaker, that being the case, I shall proceed to address the House on my own views in this matter. Mr. Speaker, first, this government from day one created a certain impression to the Ghanaian public that it's a government that consults. Unfortunately, this bill, which was just introduced to the House, had no prior consultation. Mr. Speaker, the government is telling us that it is against taxation and levies, and that introducing taxes and levies will burden the ordinary Ghanaian. What we are seeing today is that after repealing e-levy, the government is introducing another e-levy. Mr. Speaker, government is saying that it is introducing 1 Ghana cedi e-levy on petroleum products. 1 Ghana cedi. So, Mr. Speaker, 1 liter, 1 Ghana cedi e-levy. If you buy a gallon of petrol, it is 4 cedi 50 pesos e-levy. So, Mr. Speaker, this government is imposing 4 cedi 50 pesos e-levy on a gallon of petrol that we buy.
Yes,
you have energy. You said energy.
Honorable Minority Leader,
levy.
I recognize Honorable Abuja.
We stood for Mr. Speaker. Mr. Abuja spoke for 19 minutes. We all sat and listened to him. Very well. I would allow you. This is your government's bill. If that's what you want to do, it's 10 o'clock. Let's proceed. No, Mr. Speaker, when we do it to them, nobody should cry. It's okay. Filibuster. Go ahead and filibuster.
Mr. Speaker, my nephews do watch parliamentary proceedings. They know what e-levy was, which was repealed. When the minority leader keeps talking about e-levy and they are watching, they may get confused. To save my nephews, let the minority leader just know that there's no semblance of e-levy in this house today. So you are debating a completely different bill. Actually, I want to suggest that perhaps he's been given the wrong bill, because there's no e-levy in this house. Energy sector levies, no, energy sector levies is not e-levy. How can you say it is e-levy? Show us which bill, what is the title of the bill you've got? What is the title of the bill you've got? You said you are Catholic. Do you have e-levy on your paper? You say you are Catholic. Proof. Do you have any e-levy on your paper? You don't have e-levy. And people are watching. Why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your head? Do you have e-levy?
Yes, you have.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Kwame, we are all Saturday borns. But yours is just too much.
He was born in the afternoon.
Mr. Speaker, when the Akufo-Addo government introduced the electronic transactions levy, you never referred to it as electronic transactions levy. Was there anything like e-levy in the law? Was the law setting e-levy? You see, you are now crying. Mr. Speaker, this is an e-levy. I would call it e-levy. E-levy go, e-levy come. That's what you're doing. Now, you said that you have repealed the e-levy which was on Momo transactions. You have now. Don't forget that when I sit down, your leader is going to be on his feet. So be careful. When I'm done, the last person to speak is the leader of the house. So continue. Continue. When I'm done, I'm not the final person to speak. When I'm done, he would be the next. So continue. You continue. Mr. Speaker, the Akufo-Addo government introduced a levy on Momo transactions. Our friends criticized it. They came and they repealed it. It's a matter of fact. Today, this same government, after repealing e-levy, has introduced another e-levy which is more burdensome than the one they repealed. This e-levy is imposing 4 Ghana cedis, 4 cedi 50 pesos on a liter, on a gallon of petrol. How much were Ghanaians paying for the Momo levy? Mr. Speaker, now you said you are not going to introduce taxes. You are now introducing e-levy, and your e-levy is more expensive than the e-levy you repealed. If you put all the taxes, the e-levy you repealed, how much Ghanaians were paying for that e-levy compared to how much Ghanaians will pay? You have said, I'm not the one saying so. Please, if you go to your report, the report is talking about the amount to be expected in this. Look at page 4, paragraph 8.0. Your e-levy is going to impose a huge burden that will cost the Ghanaian taxpayer in excess of 5.7 billion cedis. The e-levy that you repealed was less than 2 billion. The e-levy that you repealed was less than 2 billion. The e-levy that you are imposing now is 5.7 billion plus. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Soini, I believe you are being interruptive. Please resume your seat. Honorable Soini, kindly resume your seat. I take offense from the statement that have you taken my girl.
Mr.
Honorable members, we are honorable members, we must behave as such. Honorable Sahin, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, you didn't add the Togbi to it. It's Togbi or Sahin, you know. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Suini is your own friend. Sometimes you should take it easy, he's your own friend. Sometimes you don't call him. That's why he said you've taken his thing. So if you've taken his thing, give it to him.
You have the floor. You have the floor.
Very well. Very well. Mr. Speaker, they are today imposing 4 cedi 50 pesos on a gallon, on each gallon of petrol. On each gallon of petrol, you are imposing e-levy of 4 cedi 50 pesos. Mr. Speaker, I want to read portions of the report. Mr. Speaker, The minister said, under object of the bill, I quote, paragraph 5.0, the purpose of the bill is to amend the Energy Sector Levies Act 2025, Act 1135, to increase the rates of the energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy in order to raise additional revenue to support the payment of energy sector shortfall, reduce energy sector debt, and stabilize power supply. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Kwame Agoja was talking about payment of road contractors. Mr. Speaker, for the records, this bill, this levy is not for the payment of road contractors. Mr. Speaker, this e-levy is going to pay for the pay or take contract that you signed in 2015. This e-levy. Mr. Speaker, in 2015 in this house, Dr. Mark Esebeyabua took the NDC government to the Supreme Court, questioning the government on why it was signing power purchase agreement without recourse to Parliament. This government defended its action and said that, well, ECG had its own board, and to the extent that ECG was a limited liability company, albeit government being a sole shareholder, they could do their own business. And the Supreme Court upheld that argument for them. And that is why all those contracts were signed. Can you tell us how many power purchase agreements were signed by the Akufo-Addo government? Can you? Because the Akufo-Addo government was paying for the power purchase agreement you signed and bequeathed it. But Mr. Speaker, I will not be hypocritical. I know my friends have not played the game fairly, but I will take it from the ending part of Kwame Agboje's submission that let's look at Ghana, and I would raise my submissions from there. If you fail to be honest with the people, this is your shame. In fact, this night is a night of shame for you guys. E-levy, you repeal, you introduce e-levy. I am surprised Honorable Jinapor is not in this chamber. When he came into office, he talked about the challenges at ECG, and I'm with him on that score. Mr. Speaker, the time has come for us as a political class to look at the institutional failures and address them. If Honorable Minister of Energy comes to this house introducing reforms, I will be the first to support him. If he comes to do politics, saying that during your time it was 22% transmission losses and our time is 40%, that is the usual politics. Now, the mistake you are making is that imposing these levies without addressing the challenges at ECG, Mr. Speaker, you will come to square one. Mr. Speaker, I want colleagues, I have chaired that board, and the problems of that institution. Mr. Speaker, the fact that I'm in opposition does not mean that you in government should fail. No, Mr. Speaker, but I'm saying that the challenges in that institution is beyond you in government and I in opposition. If we want to look at it with a partisan eye, gentlemen and ladies of this chamber, we would always come here and argue, but the problems will be there. I am rather proposing to this government
that focus on reforms at ECG. The power we produce. Mr. Speaker, I want to encourage this government to focus on reforms at ECG. There are fundamental challenges there from the point where people consume the power without paying. Mr. Speaker, I'm not with the report now, but Mr. Speaker, for the 3 or 4 months that I chaired that board, there was a report that I had the privy of going through, and it was alarming. What was it? That less than 30% of the users of the power we generate actually pay. Most households have illegally connected. Most factories do not pay power. So, Mr. Speaker, in this chamber, instead of we doing the MPP NDC politics, let's spare a moment of our time. Today, with technology, there is nothing you cannot do. I hold a view that even aside this bill, you are going to get some 5.7 billion cedis if the reforms are properly handled. Mr. Speaker, quite obviously, you can rake in more and more and more. Because when we have a stable energy sector, it benefits the economy, it benefits our people, and government will be able to use resources to develop the nation rather than always going to use it to pay. Mr. Speaker, can you imagine this 5.7 billion divided by 276? This is supposed to be monthly, correct? Yeah. Divided by 276. It means that this money could be for our people infrastructure. 400,000 or more can come to each constituency. So, Mr. Speaker, if we do not take steps to introduce reforms at ECG, at Ghana Gas, at VRA, at BUI, Mr. Speaker, we will come back again to say we are imposing another e-levy. And this is what I want my friends in government to take advantage of and do those reforms. For now, the reforms they spoke about, nothing has been done. When they took office, they were chasing after containers, trying to talk about containers that were not even in the custody of ECG, claiming that those containers have been stolen. All of a sudden, they say the containers have been found, and they've not held a press conference on it. They only smuggled the report to graphic to publish it on front page, and they went quiet. They forgot about the damage they did to the reputations of the management and the board of ECG, knowing that at the time they made those statements, those containers were not in the custody of ECG, but were in the custody of the ports. Mr. Speaker, there is a limit to mischief. When we get on the campaign platform, of course, we can make promises. Once you come into government, you have to recline and face the reality. Dr. Forson came here to promise us that there will be no taxes. No new taxes will be imposed. No new taxes will be imposed. No new levies. Mr. Speaker, today, what is the time? 10, as I speak, is 10:22. In the dead of night, Ghanaians, I suspect, with this application to take the bill through the motions and the certificate of urgency, the intention of the leader of government business is to do this thing
in the dead of night like they did in the gold board one. So Ghanaians will wake up to another e-levy. To another e-levy. When you have not introduced any reforms in the energy sector, all you are doing is imposing.
Honorable Minority Leader, I recognize Minister responsible for education.
Very well, Mr. Speaker, I yield to him in accordance with your orders. I will yield. The Honorable Minister of Education, today you've decided to be the number 6. So you are coming on a point of order or point of information. I will yield to you. You guys will never listen to others in silence, but it's okay. Don't forget that when I'm done, your leader will speak.
Minority Leader.
What you forgotten.
Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, I indicated to you humbly that I recognize the minister responsible for education. So please, kindly resume your seat and let's hear him.
Mr. Speaker, I will resume my seat. Bear with me a moment. Mr. Speaker, I can take heckling. But where backbenchers are throwing their left hand and shouting, that is unacceptable. They are all of that. Mr. Speaker, that is very disrespectful. That is very disrespectful.
Yes, Honorable Minister for Education.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank you very much. The Honorable Minority Leader knows that when the leader is on his feet, it must be very compelling for me to come on a point of order. Mr. Speaker, I do so on 2 counts. One, repeatedly he stated that this government must undertake necessary reforms and that this government is failing to undertake the reforms. Mr. Speaker, I just want to assure him that President Mahama, as President of the Republic, has given cabinet approval for private sector participation in electricity akin to the PDS Field Initiative, which is a major reform decision to open up electricity company so that efficiencies will improve. Mr. Speaker, the second count of my point of order is when the leader says that certificate of agency. And Mr. Speaker, you are presiding. Certificate of agency on what? This is a financial bill. The combined effect of Article 1062 and 108, this is not a bill you should be debating agency. Indeed, the Minister for Finance introduced this bill in daylight in order that he can save the country from doomsday tomorrow. This government will not sleep and wake up tomorrow to be blamed that this country will be subjected to another energy failures that will cripple the private sector, cripple individuals from undertaking their economic activities. So, Mr. Speaker, let the leader be reminded that I respect your law. Read the combined effect of Article 1062 and 108 combined. This bill is a financial bill and can walk the process and be concluded today in accordance with the Constitution and the law. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the former leader, Mr. Speaker, the former leader of this House and now Education Minister knows how much I respect him. And even where I disagree with him, I am measured in my disagreement. Mr. Speaker, the issue of certificate of agency is not mine. It's born out of records. And he knows that my law has never rusted. My law has always been live and active. Mr. Speaker, I referred to the report. The report at page 1, paragraph 2, talks about urgency of the bill. That was what I was referring to. So I disagree with him. I don't want to use the word he's wrong. I disagree with him when he suggests that I am arguing the matter of certificate of urgency. That is what the report is saying, not me. Two, it is also your submission that there's a cabinet approval. Honorable Minister, this house is not part of cabinet. The Minister of Energy is a member of cabinet. If there is any such reform, it is his duty to introduce it to this house. He is to apprise the house. And I believe that if this government is minded by its own reforms, this government will rather implement the reforms before introducing any new tax. If you believe in your own reforms, you would implement the reforms. And I'm saying that we in the minority are ready to support if you mean a genuine reform. Mr. Speaker, why do you say you are repealing e-levy and reintroducing e-levy? Mr. Speaker, let me read paragraph 7 of the report. Quote, the committee observed that the power sector is the biggest economic and fiscal risk presently faced by the country, and this could lead to major outages in the country if it is not addressed immediately. Mr. Speaker, the committee got it wrong. What we know is that since this government assumed office, there has been a return of Dumso. We know that Dumso is back. Your energy committee members acknowledge this at a workshop. Your own side, the majority side, publicly spoke about this. So why are you pretending in your report? Why is it that in your report you are saying that Dumso is yet to come and you are introducing this bill to save the situation? Be honest. When you campaign and you say all manner of things, including 1 job, 3 shifts, including 24-hour economy, and then when you get the opportunity, no 1 job, 3 shifts. When you get the opportunity, you are unable to lead the country on that path of your own promise. Then you come that Ghanaians should now pay 4 cedi 50 pesos per gallon of petrol. That's your only solution. It is more expensive because the e-levy and Akufo-Addo was less than 2 billion. This your e-levy is going to cost the Ghanaian taxpayer 5.7 billion and more. Mr. Speaker, if you go to page 4, under the same paragraph 7.0, the committee concludes on that paragraph with this very curious statement. The decision to increase the levy on petroleum is based on the need to find a balance between ensuring stable power supply while promoting financial sustainability of the sector.
Do you have a long way to go?
Pardon?
Do you have a long way to go?
No, Mr. Speaker, I'm just going to conclude.
Very well.
Mr. Speaker, the decision to increase the levy on petroleum prices is based on the need to find a balance between ensuring stable power supply while promoting the financial sustainability of the sector. This is what the committee is urging upon us. Then when they had the opportunity, the energy minister was once again doing the usual politics, NDC, MPP. Mr. Speaker, the solution does not lie in partisan political blame game. The government communications minister, when he had his opportunity to speak on this matter, was rather saying that increasing this levy, imposing more levy on Ghanaians, is a patriotic act and a call to duty. That is what was coming from him. Very rich. Very, very rich. Mr. Speaker, were they not the people who said they were against taxes and levies? What has changed? What has changed? Today, you call it a mess. Today, you call it a mess, but you've forgotten that is the same power purchase agreement you signed in 2014 and 2015 that you are coming to pay for. Tell us two power purchase agreements that Akufo-Addo government signed. Tell us two. Tell us just two. All these power purchase agreements that you are complaining of were signed by you under the John Mahama administration 1, 2013 to 2016. Those were the agreement you signed. Mr. Speaker, our side, per the views we expressed at paragraph 10, the minority opinion, Mr. Speaker, I re-echo the fact that it is our contention that it is not appropriate to impose additional burden on Ghanaians having regard to this government's own public views on taxation. If the government found the need to repeal e-levy, which was lesser an amount, less than 2 billion, why would the same government, claiming to be a caring government, now impose 5.7 billion more under e-levy? Mr. Speaker, this is not a solution. So we are opposed to this. We hold a view that, Mr. Speaker, this is not an urgent matter. The government should engage in broader consultation with stakeholders in the sector, not to take advantage of the sleeping hours of the Ghanaian public. Many Ghanaians are asleep. I don't know whether it's because of this that they said today we are sitting at 2 p.m. It is getting to 11. They don't want Ghanaians to participate in this matter. Mr. Speaker, if this government is minded, it should place this bill on ice. Let there be proper consultation. Let us discuss the reforms, the gains in the reforms, as Honorable Haruna Druso has just told us, so that if after the reforms there are still some gaps, we can come together and sit to discuss this. But Mr. Speaker, for now, if they want to use their numbers, there's one thing I want to assure them, that we are going to take them through the necessary processes in accordance with our rules, and they cannot think of railroading this bill like they did in the gold board. It will not happen. You will not have your way. The people of Ghana must be heard. You must engage them and ensure that the proper consultation is done. Counting your numbers, you don't have the numbers. You don't have the numbers to take this thing through. Look at all the empty seats. You don't have the numbers, so don't attempt. We are going to ensure a head count, and we've counted you already. You are not up to the threshold to take a decision. You don't have the threshold to take a decision. So we know, and we are forewarning you. Mr. Speaker, I rest my case.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker. No, he said that. Mr. Speaker, I think the procedure in which you put the question was under 151. 1511 says that when the question has been put by the Speaker at the conclusion of the debate, the vote shall be taken by voice indicating yeah or no. And that is why after 151, I am now challenging your decision under 1513.
So, in the circumstances, all those against the motion, rise on your feet to be counted. All those against the motion, rise on your feet to be counted.
Mr. Speaker, we in the Justice Abdullahi case, Mr. Speaker, in the Justice Abdullahi case, the Supreme Court decided that it would have to take 138 to take a decision. Mr. Speaker, if the majority, they claim they are super majority, if they have their 187, they should at least bring 138 now and take a decision. You don't have 138, Mr. Speaker. They don't have 138.
Honorable Clerk.
Come on, Mr. Speaker.
All those against the motion, rise on your feet to be counted. So the clerk, I have an order of you to count them.